watching na yemu wakwa me din ade say Mike Jumadi no Ghana to say bia obiano across the country beyond 16 regions in Ghana. A very good morning. Mo share in Facebook Ezra Radio on Facebook Ezra Radio oba you like share na odo comment at Jumadi no yebusa say Ghana et is saying. So it's a simple question we do ask every Saturday morning. Na yanu nyina ka bum I find responsible and good answers to the question. Me ba no pay edum I can tell you say edum nyafe kra de be edum na e kan asemo a Ghana ifi pa Ghana ifi arapay tiawa be concerned yembebre o ha asetere ne abrabo mu no bibia mfa ye ho bibia de bia no e fa ye ho bibia say ono oya much concern about nabusua mu de ekoso say busua ne bekoso say nkoso onfa ho obi wa djuma mu say adjuma ne bekoye say nkoye onfa ho bibi say so be kisho so be ye ne ye bibi chia obetre no onfa ho teacher ni wo school mu de onima so kwakira de amofra no de obebia no onfa ho bi wa sori mu anope wo tie me de onima ne so akosori Sunday akonya su watena so owi a wasan sori afa ne Bible ko ne fie. That is the only thing. He is not concerned about anything that goes on around him. It is not good. And yet
94.1
maniema hu hia
94.1 FM Ezra
obi a obad na basasi so ba ne ba no hu hia no embebre o ha ye tosi no sare no pa enu nti aban adwuma na no me call RCC the Regional Coordinating Council na aban bi abaye I may not be able to tell say NPP aban and say the first NDC aban na omanum beer pa anum beer na bottles no ya pack agu ba bie na eho aye fi na eho afu na empanifo twam koba da bia mu twam koba RCC he ya kuma sana meka wasem Regional Coordinating Council abankesie mu a regional minister tie RCC ya mekan uja captain Jabare abro sanso a national secretary abro sanso a ya num bia tie me pa men ka sa aban ya ba na abanum bia but aban bi ba say NPP ba yo say NDC o this is the time me de mani ko hu ye na ya num bia guo to say bottles na guo achapa RCC era so guo no one cares obi atwa bonani hu RCC Regional Coordinating Council okumasea bia mfa ho and it's the last 2 years na num bia na bia bottles ni na guo aye fi ho e na ho asafu kakaka ho no one cares be concerned o ba adwuma e bia ya adwuma bibi da baby also for 2 years don't tell me say something na me be answer don't tell somebody say ono na adwuma let's at all be concerned about this country yenya much concern me see beer ya no beer wow sabo okrom ha no ka ni ya ka ready so ahwe ya e betu ready ko afiri ha da kwesi bebe ofro enti wa ho hwe me obakona aban bangalo on fa ho because I aban dia be concerned ave MCR mumma me the video of the state transport I was here and I pay Ghana to say join my Facebook Ezra Radio join me na obedi nkobo bi pa me dey assess our RCC very good one more TV no you don't have a problem Join me, Ezra Radio. Facebook, Ezra Radio. Basho oni so ade. Over the years, passengers are ewa my Ghana.
Ezra 94.1
We've gone through a lot of struggles. Sir, obi te kaswa no oba adwuma. Ewa chimota. Obi ewa konongo no oba adwuma okumase. Obi ewa takrade na okwa adwuma otakwa. And even within the takrade, obi osahwe also. But be otebekwai obekwa adwuma. Ghana neti kumase abontere so tetafo oba adwuma ewo adum ka ho ya den nti oba no pa okwa akra those living in Kaso so oba akra oba adwuma ebi sore ahomache be 3 akola okosu akosua de otimi so ahomache be 4 na oteka mu ya na otonko na kwata classroom oba ye den
94.1 FM
ka ho ya den ma Ghana because the private transport owners entimi ensa entimi nso Ghana so wana nkasa timi ato asan a wode boa oman no on sentiments so nipa do so say asan no ti do no pa ka ho den the worst of it all and say you for pa you ko fie yani mo ya sokoba da banfo someone can queue for more than 1 hour no nya kan ko fie. We had a president who had a vision in this country. And Benada ko for buy. But bra, Ezra Radio, behe TV no so. But bra, Facebook, bra here. Join me. For when you be here. Ezra Radio on Facebook. Behe there me na no pay. What there bra? Just 1 minute. Come and see. And Benada ko for buy no say no. In this country, population keeps on increasing. That time, around 20 to 24 million Ghanaians. But with a vision, I mean, for you be a fan of buses, state buses, mra. You to do for bus. Yes, I know. Good. And I am here to the cover for bus buy. I was here. One Benada ko for kwa emails by. I don't know how many are or they become. Nina ne say ebeboa na ye pon adwuma ne ye kofie fanopa ne ye ba mofra kora no a okọ school no. Mofra gina bas ma na e free ko for penso. Mofra fro bas no a na ye free. Edu baby na even open for kora fra na ye free. E okrom ha ko for penso. Ko for ya ana ede say NCC adan affordable housing emfa emadwumayfo that was ko for
94.1 FM
Ezra 94.1
and na udu affordable housing na was sokore mampon a ye dey hotel guest house buses are hu is about 400 buses e dey sisi wono where your buys ananka ye dey beboa say emefa Ghana for one are long distance, short distance. Aboa ama nipa ko na ebe de atumi ayentem because opo adwuma na okodu fie ntemu a utimi rest nya enough rest and come back to work with a fresh and healthy personality the next day abaya adwuma. Sanso no pa wo be duru adwuma ntemu a otu aboa ma productivity akoso o mind mu. Kofo had this vision. Ya paki we nyina basis we nyina ya paki nyina I was state transport here that Ofurikrum. That is where I took the pictures from. These videos, I want the free. Ofurikrum ya. Dear A Yanni say, what TV no dear A Yanni say.
94.1
Dear A Yapa, Fatama headline. Dear A Yapa ne say. Bas ni bi oha. Na ne tie. Bas ni bi oha. Tie keke. Ties keke. Ego Ofurikrum ha. Some people I spoke to, told me say Mike, Basi CB has say a crotch kakeo, ne GS no, and I say yeah, ya packers you 1 year, 8 months, 2 years, more than 400 buses. And
Ezra 94.1 FM.
I ask this question. And think about a private company or a VVIP. Kobe Jaya man cash na paki o say ya say kwa. Why are you doing this? Be concerned. Me say, ebi catch me say, we no buy say sisi nyina de. Say Mike, say mpanifo amanyo so omo bayi a. Ombetimi ayo mas na san abaya adwuma. That obi amfa ho. I told you some months ago say before NPP exit. Now Metro Massa. Bus ni bo ha no motor no less than 15,000 cedis. Bus. A full bus you see say. They was saying 15,000 Ghana cedis. 150 million tetiska. 150 million tetiska. Na near town. All these buses are packed there. You can go there. Mohammed Kumasi. Those in Ofori Krom, you are witness to this. And between these buses, you better niye afa Ghana for Ghana ma edema kwa juma ama abua ebo no kwa basa form because these are state buses. And this are GPR2 for Pro for concern for tewo
94.1
na omo jenkro for sika
94.1 FM.
taking huge sums of money
94.1 FM.
from Ghana for oboto trono efie kuma mpado and to see where 5 cities no de watwa so wana ofri ebu akwa eba adumu a befro ka ba miensa ono okrom kotek befro ka ba miensa. Why? Because the government is not trying to support its own people. Abane nyana dwene say obabua ono ankasa ne Ghana no a ye de asane nsa say onye no. His Excellency the President, the Ashanti Regional Minister, Frank Abakwahene, the Minister for Transport. These are vehicles, these are state buses. I bet me aye ni ye. Amana sequence aye adwuma e de aboa Ghana for. Ma ya hwe mane mpro. Na ye wi aya kwakoton e de ama ankura bi. Thank you so much, MCR.
94.1 FM.
Yakoton e de ama ankura bi. Fofofo. Wa cosplay no fro. We must be thinking outside the box. All those companies for more Ghana. You are doing your part.
94.1 FM.
But at times,
94.1
we are going to know who we are now. Crowd. Say at the end, Obika and now me pake me car wasafu. And I'm a far cast of a bedroom. Member office, 12 try me for ya me de buy. Abusia. Just what you say. It is not roadworthy. But and I'm quite so here, Juma. I am crowd here. A bet me to Nunquadi or the Beko. Cars are amount for food, chrome hanya car, papa. But amount for fro a cock. And Tisawo. We are Ghana ni. Now we are who say said them a mine no. And if I say ya. Na ya. Especially say we are these are state buses. These are state buses. Bra Facebook. Oba for comment bra. You like share na audio comment at wo army. Benyam Rama kan e de ama no pay. Ye de come on Ghana.
94.1 FM.
Je amanyofo ni mu an say who becomes the next leader? 80 who leads the NPP? And I am amanyofo there. Who leads the NDC after John Mahama? And I am amanyofo there. But who cares for the country there? As will be amfa ho. nipa be adwuma pon no nsia ba kodu fie no ngotwe why because car wo de be ko ni fie ayeden akwan o Ghana nyina dodo no anenye utiri kwa nye na kwatana ni usite kura de ana o de wasam kura asai kura utiri anye ye na kwatana ni usite asai kura enti wo ha na ba na ka montete feso ona bo franga ma ko hene ene ya proper krom His Royal Majesty otumfo ebenya visitor nyame ya domwa I believe from Ochina next week, and the regional minister say one of his main agenda NSA Kumasi ebe kama into with that ye prepare krum eyi krum ama krum ayefe nti wa wunya ma adum no ya to shops mu and there na eya wo mu ne say ono wa na tie adum ya adwuma you see o ka no kura Ghana ye mpewasem ono wa na tie adum te Central Market o kejetia eya adwuma ono nti na manfo fa ka ba adum kejetia beto ade ebe ye fi ba ka ze prepare krum a obatena fie atwense ye prepare krum nwie na boto avo a obie no shop ono mabi
94.1 FM.
Yanka no kran kire ho wona wote adum wona wote Central Market na ato ade wonto ade wan ko bia ma ho me yefi ho edi se yase e prapra adum asiesi adum e prapra krom ama kroma ya kama wato shop mutifie o ma me prapra yan me prapra mawo na ewia be bia o shop ha beton ade na wi akoba ban na kisa ban no wonya ade. Why are you doing this? Kwasiada ebe kwa asore yakobo mpaye koda nyame ase. Why are you doing this? And pay Ghana to saying the question I'm asking. Me bia phone la natum me wi a menya mre na mawura mu ya do bako board no so ye bedin komo on the NPP proposals the amendment proposals on the akọ any their election the contest are ebe so the issues are eba hon those who want to contest
FM.
any the matters arising from the NPP odim say judges so are 7 on penibo mudin omuguso vetting akoso ama any if they are approved by the vetting committee in parliament on the Supreme Court judges won komo enso eho free senior high school feeding and teacher training so ehon komo ewa ha but no pay wa ye Ghana ni why na ebo Ghana bro why pa e na ebo Ghana abro
94.1
God the other call say on state buses so no okọ ye bus asaya obetimi aye no wa hwe ame anye akanwuram epro enti Ghana ni kwatra brochire ko bra ko struggle ko sofa bra na se onya sika kakra de toka na de ba na mpanimfo aseda deliberately ya peja buonum edu betimi ayi uka e de every port wa beduru no kana ode ba na de onya sika ma meyi ni ama period bi so what dey meyi ka no a ya se aban na fa saka so no within some few months ni eton ma aban ni mu nipanfo aban ni nkrofo ni eton ma mo fofofo the sweat of a Ghanaian ni a Jeff in some toma Ghana ni the roti Ghana onko ba bia because of politics ntino no any opportunity wato oshinka fofofo omo obra bia. This is Ghana. Yemi phone lines ntum iwi ana afi yakobod no so 0558 620 300 0558 620 300 afi 0208 340 412 0208 340 412 and 0531 455 105 0531 455 105. Hi, Ezra 94.1 FM and Ezra TV. Meeting at the mic. Uncle Oba Udin, Ebi AFRIFA. Na Yantonka. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yes,
Mr.
Mr. Dimitio.
Don't say Ghana.
Eba just a mic. Hi, Ezra. Say mic ni.
Yes, Ezra. You're 94.1. Look at you, Ghana. No, yeah, you do a whole politics. The Kaipas were Minnesota Daruma was the Kai. Mama part, I think 2008 were baby. Where you cleaning exercise work, Master. A Democrat, the among some minute no command for no Kajitia for no central market for. And our Pamo Musisi Kun, 82 container, every Sunday campaign, Pao, Kumuha, and Mampa, a mouth for the 12 TPA by Minnesota making. Also, who can do nothing. They create a beef in the Kumba Baha, and that's a regional minister. Now, look at me, Mr. Regional minister say, we remember Group now, document method. We are very shameful. That is now canoe. A young share I think will be acting on Sisio. It's a man was some campaign, some near Catcher Contino. A do say, I get a regional minister, a penny packet, your position group. I will be training. And you know, Ghana, no. Yes, a young Casanona, yeah, one boy, you queer of my way. Now, a dog was why, yes, that's will be a petumia. You need to say, one no. And to all bad, yes, we know. What to me, okay, a bit of more, a little here, so look at them say, to me. And the course of man would say, don't back. Actually, my day, after putting for
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, we need to be AFRIFA.
Oh, but you catch it. Yes, we some category kuku gossip have already.
Okay, yentio.
Wafa. Ghana na yampeni pone chichi. Womo chichi ya de miracle.
Ezra 94.1.
School time no. I promise on my honor. Senye mrene wa kamemu wa kenkamu yeti no wa chirichire. I promise on my honor. So na wose wo ba abesum wo man no wo wakuma for the good name of Ghana. And so Anthony Asadian woman no kra no mo ayiwon kra no ye kaso mo research kro mo ntimi research. Nti Ghana na enkoso no free sa mra no ayintimi nlisu I promise on my honor so we hwehwe mu say ye be ye Ghana na say de na this will be about the ono ewo no nanu na obi this guy ye nche no obi kum say kofo am robbers you kum kofo ye hu say woni ichi ntimi nkono ye che na yikura no anu ye gya no ya na me bompire the nipa be na bompire the next 4 years military rule and is here David inefresh David say who experience that time say soldier by who experience say the Ghana for mu you will never even talk about that. You will never cry. Hello, good morning. Morning, Mr. Mike.
Yes, near be AFRIFA.
FM point because it's
Me too.
So Mike, I feel now some more bojumo, Mr. Mike. I feel now listen in Chuma, you say more judgment and top funny judgment. I can't see you. In the family chom, even though I want drivers a bill show and then drivers could too. Some of you moment in a bed. If sometimes to me, one began and paying for party of genetic. When you we had in Kotui, your friends say, open your for Mr. Kotuni, but who say, oh dear, Bola to the sense of open up to say, Buyaka. Can I go from Council? I ever could come.
Ezra
But I can't see that to pick in the car. Then I more Juma, the more Juma say, I'm all my God, and I didn't support my Juma.
That's it. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, we need to be AFRIFA.
Me did of a coffee because I feel physical food. Yeah.
How about you?
You, it's a mark. Maybe the person make a gun and see, I make my gun and I'm like, yeah. This is get any PP and this summer. And this is for no more disca. That's a true woman who put
94.1 FM.
Ezra 94.1 FM.
You would just send the Quapusi. Now, one of the dear to for na yet. It's the idea so money, bet money here, pa. This is Kenya, third force, in a Ghana, where you are third force. And this is a Ghana now, Koya, and you will be so woman.
So, may I say, hello, good morning.
Good morning. What are you saying?
Nyamia Duma Wadewa.
So much. Now we don't have a dream in Jazzy. So, got a Mahama and a Montpania and a Dana. I got a Montpania and a Dana. Just all commander and now Montpania be a. Hey, this is a game one at all. So, the idea of getting the Obama bloody woman in Congo. So get a gun about another bar.
Ezra 94.1.
I don't Mr. David. How are you, Madam?
Near I did not be no woman. On Chassis. So I could make a make some more. I've got now. My coming down and
I not go fast, my bro, and I mean, into the offense. But yes, my corner school and so now, Mr. Williams, wow, Mr. Williams, wow, yes, Mr. Williams, wow, timber contractor, and then Mrs. Naomi Boating, and then more adorable baby, baby boy, baby, any here, Mampuri. I believe I'm right. Maybe any Yamampuri. Inti day. Shanampuri. Okay, Nampuri. Yes, Nampuri. One have a puri, but the full be one puri. Williams Crow, timber contractor, one Mrs. Naomi Boating. And a Pebia Mobiano. A very good morning. I mean, stop of Frane Pie. Free ha. Yan so eat one among. Never come home, Biano. I come out now. If you mean Samola Council, teacher. Also, a very good morning. Hello, good morning. My Joe saw in about.
We both watching. We got to be.
We've been to pay.
Now, Mr. Lawyer could have informed MPP General Secretary, so many, and I say, most of them by sheriff. In fact, if you have a show no, the more GD awards now, my bias.
Ezra 94.1.
Ezra, my na asante mama who said Ghana Damakumaso. When you some stomach journalists representatives now, Modi agenda on Modi Mokadi off from. I say, Mike, and then Ghana and you form your papa. Who do so for now? Already why? So for a war center of Kumasino. I say, at the matter for a square, and we are powerful. Oh, dear, my for two ball.
94.1 FM.
Ezra 94.1 FM. Ezra 94.1 FM.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, just go with them. And you know, I deal with you for life. But you need to be on the Babuna. You are Santimine, you are so for the number Guasi. President and number Guasi. A Santimine number Guasi. And you bring forth now, Madame Baina. Sachabi, and you want to know Kuma. Sapas and Gardens, no more Kuma. Yes, we have to calculate for life. Nagana, yeah,
Ezra
good morning.
94.1.
Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning, sir.
Morning.
Near your free.
Hello.
Near your free. Okay. Minty Frenchy.
Morning. The traffic was still. Now, a bus is in a say next year. Bus is not say still.
Obani, okay, Sam review. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, you need to be free.
Free to my course.
Okay, Yentio.
94.1 FM.
Okay.
Ezra 94.1 FM. Ezra 94.1 FM.
I think he's being unfair by trying to generalize the mesa in a Ghana Kuma. Basis here, Wakuchama, or they say regional minister in Yeno. The question as a journalist is so busy and say, Basis may say time. Now, I say no. Action man would take it. He should be looking for a report and giving us accurate information. Than say, oh yes, what is the state of the buses? Is this one? See, I say develop on my. These are the questions.
94.1.
And these are the same journalists. Those who defrauded the state, those who have stolen from the state. State agencies are working to get it fixed. They are the same people. Then they stand up say we should apply the rule of law and all that. So at the end of the day,
Senior, we had a when I was presenting at this. No, I'm asking the question. So, when you had a so, me calling on the president, the regional minister, the sector minister, and what here? Did you get that? I want to find out from you if you had that.
No, I get it. What I'm saying is, as a journalist, before you come out with the video number, but you should give us a background of what has happened to the buses. We knew that a new government took over not quite long ago.
94.1
So the
FM.
former appointees, when the buses were grounded, what action did they take? What is the report on the state of the buses? These are the questions. Then you can now question the new regional minister on the things he's taking to restore the buses.
Okay.
Because of their Okano, they are in town. The buses will help to reduce the transport in Kumasi, as you were saying.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Hello, good morning. Yes, good morning. Hello.
Ezra
Good morning.
94.1.
Good morning.
Yes, we are free.
Pacho, the job Kadefe Buakwa.
Minti, senior.
Openi, no can affordable asset. Say, Mampani Mahama. Oba na affordable, maybe a kid. And so, that is a picture getting there with Nebu, so we proceed down for our Mecasagami and Aname. Okoye, a good do a chilification, and not a in a high court, but Obayano was put me twice a month. And that time, maybe 1,000 and Kopoye. So, Ghana, they are air courses here and in the day. To be a man over there, as we need to, thereby air their name fund. Yet, Krumha, but if you had my can be come watching me. The Kiopa, opening, and yes, I buy over for 2 years already. And yeah, that's about my it's because watching the demand for
Ezra 94.1
what you have to go for. And here for that away. What you can say, we not so in. I get you, we are the commander in chief of the Ghana Armed Forces. So we never do with them. And then it will be better be different. They are bad but anything at all, but yeah,
Ezra
said the
94.1.
they are no more count what the month to buy no more body so now they are big. Openi Mahama Bay. Why all that's Ben watching? And young Clay or look at the Kufa watching to go big down. And nobody can want to go to a watch. What's the penny? Can you go on? Yeah,
Okay, may I say, young father, next caller. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, please. Would you be free?
Yeah, me did the coffee was free. Me do I do Achimanga Bejano, Parakese.
Mr. Free, I mean to you.
Yeah, Semak Mobile Ejima Edamase. Now, call an offer, say, Momeki background check of Bat Smart.
Mr. Free, Wadaroma. Hello.
And he said, a highway by, hello?
Wadaroma.
A highway by,
who said, one make
you. I say, the Abano, a full making sure, say, Obama Bat is now about in good state. So they better be my boy, citizens, you know. You know, it's what many of them pass well. Oh, Ghana Hana, we are begging, no, I can't the map for the Yako, but they're ready after. And that was all this time to pick up Koboko. But so they're ready to say, I will be a one, they're ready after Jana Kosu, and
Ezra
ọman de
94.1
man okay pass
Ezra
the other baby
94.1
the aba ba kono ba na tell no wanye ya aba we aba no ye nyina na eto aba man no say we to man we are to man where Ghana president it will make sure say obama ba to na ba in good state na ye citizen you know just so nya so for so money nya menya adwuma
but yanti as I say obi a na adwen nkyere so let's speak to the issues ono no ache na adwen so you want to chere adwen na yina ekwe. Hello, good morning.
Oyeba onyame asunde na kawo
enkawo so
ishaka wadwo na the council you feel we living again ba ko fiatante
amen
kale tie fam ode sheba so me chale wura incoming na chairman the secretary of board with Chan Pana that's because they are doing it TV everywhere the man ko tie mu no ka tell me kamam me fam na man clear na me shop no ko do mo so man ko klok in so sante ma so kale tie the American say ayalo Ghana yam kasi we say up no ko yuka Saba se o ba je ko so ba di asa bro sa e ro no mu da su yusu no so e ta se ya participo no e bi am ko mo fidie o di compare GBC enyeje because say ankon so edwo o mu ye ni ye no e na so se se no mo asonta region saya loloi e betimi afa e kwa so mo adi se wo bia wonya afa no ke so run about I guess I'm walking at me. The time of the ministry, no, one highway ministry, no, or Mutu, never now fight over. Or Mutu, there was a sentiment, fight over. Don't tell me what go he's saying a part of me, into the bed. Yeah,
hello, good morning. Good morning.
Ezra 94.
Hello, good morning.
hello
Yes, we are free.
the pastor for me David Afia me free ebuakwa
Mr. Pia into
ana na menshamo ne adwuma pa mo de egu akwaso na de me pesa me kan say adwuma na wudi no ay adwuma kase pa papa bi frɛ wo say Ghana obedi so a you play say God bless I promise on mana sa niam na yen kanu na yen tiasie no enna obi a be di na no so ana yen de opɛ no so ba na so you promise say you promise on your honor to be faithful and loyal to Ghana your motherland menya sure say be hwa masanya we akoso yen francha ban ana aban bi say de wo hye wa asem na so kan no so nya unna ban bi ade unnim ne say wo be di so a so we are saying na be ni so we so say na so yen kan wase because okay so ita now an opa sorry for ebu akokoku keti ya because so spend 560 pesos akwa
94.1 FM
Ezra 94.1 FM Ezra 94.1 FM
because you share minister to cast no mashama mani de na say no mo de na nkasa na ye adwuma mo because omu kokoye ka na omu de tenant me sika mo nsadia ma bet na kama ka na say free MPP saadi badi NDC na saa na obi aye but bet ma chini na wetin me say da bi wo bet na so a hwe omani yi omani ga padie yi a menye so say ye bebre saa aban school wo de obakọ aban school a na wo bre this was in international school I don't know say anything ano pe nyame show
senior last caller na intwa homra. Good morning.
Ezra 94.1.
Good morning, sir.
But you never free.
Me free Asqua constituency.
Okay. What be into you?
Okay. Good morning.
Ezra 94.1.
Okay. Yes, sir. Some man I'm I think it's very important to be a mobile background check. Be on, sir. So almost a month from Brad make this year. And not the need to say, you have no idea how much traders are paying every month. So okay, when the service charge me are being now can electricity. Bosom besono. It doesn't matter.
Me can't kejetia inside. I'm talking about CSC kejetia. Kejetia na sanye inside one kwa kejetia. But what I say? Inti surroundings no in and around the kejetia surroundings no make one say. Any adum.
But around the surroundings are okay open. People are paid to do that job. What are that they want us to come over and then spend our expensive hours to do this. Where people are paid to do that. That is unfair to this. And I think you as media have also you want them more authorities in nothing.
Okay. And I say, young fancy, you best have a hope you, but then you'll be delving into political issues. Young Shadi, Obia worship will do a beer one way or the other. Or you may near, and I say clean our fana or cleaning the shop, Emano. Like as a says, Dumua. Baby, no, and your shop no mono, but our shop no more, I want to down on the quantum. Any a Duma ACC. The guy says a Kajetia, a Bokajetia, Kajetiana, and yet building this one on Qua. Kajetiana, Hunina, Quanumina, a Kajetia. Yes, yes, baby to say Mensia. Mensia and Yahin fear on the SS Mensia, Debbie.
Ezra 94.1
In the Regional Minister, we are the buyer Mensia Umuno. On can't say a Comensia fee and acquisition, but Mensia area honor, a Mensia. So at time when you are speaking now. Let's also try to open up the discussion in a way. Na yente and so ya say. I believe say me no what you say. Say enye inside the one yeka. Because I say enne mensia ka ho. I mean sure say it has even been an insult to say yeko proper mensia. No. But mensia area ho na mensia. Ndi ba bia no ebodi mensia bia na mensia. Ha, sa na pese chirenti no. O to ade a irrespective say yafa obi a wafa obi a wo prapra wo no shop o ma wo no. The ono ba shop anye fi won shop no ye fi abonten ho no baby ato ade no why fi I was saying na ka bo ne prapra. So that is it. Once again, a very good morning. Bra Facebook na afi yenin komo Facebook Ezra Radio. Facebook Ezra Radio. Oba you like share the commenter. Ba be twa ho ne afa nkrato aba. On TV ye be fa nkrato e wo TV aba. Ye ba ye benyamre na anopai yatoan komo no eso ewo efia ha me din de se Mike, and of course ebia obi ano obe joining on Facebook me ba ebenyamre na yabawure mu. We will be looking at the NPP proposals omode aba manfo ase keka o na proposals omode ba ye no emwa top bottom approach. Why am I proposing that?
94.1 FM.
I'm proposing
Ezra 94.1
now. What is happening?
Ezra
In fact,
94.1 FM.
my intercepted document to be na yeba yanyamre ebedi nkobo munu die ntia some years ago about 80 NPP MPs a press conference omo MP the then finance minister. What was the motivation behind that? What was their demand? Beyond omo MP minister no e die nti no mo kan asem no. You see, Ghana how nipadodo no their interest ay omo wan bibia na omo interest, not on mine interest. Bibia ya omo Ghana ni no an interest. Enye say on mine nankasa interest. And say yeah press conference. Every see other person video into yeah press conference come on. Na ya agenda na say MP square agenda am man permit me necessary agenda na say yankomra MC yankomra
37 orphan constituencies. And so I pledge of support. I'm an honorable Kennedy Japan.
Hey, Padre.
Kennedy Japan. Any Nipa or Bama majority in parliament in the 10th parliament from 2029.
So, Doctor, are you saying, say, I'm winning now? I pledge support for Kennedy Japan.
All of them.
All of them.
94.1 FM.
Ezra 94.1 FM.
On
Ezra
the
94.1
minority are 50. I pledge of support. I almost argue say 60. And I pledge now they May I have all the names of the 50 MPs? Me next week. Now what you could remember Magana phone.
Because I'm for you need on the numbers, no. Me na Ashanti region. Known minimum almost work in the Japan MP someone camp. Just MP. Kwabena Boatin. Minimum in so
94.1.
But me, mama cannot mean so
94.1.
Maybe
in Casa Bodu.
Yes, maybe it's Kahon.
Okay.
Ototobri or Kahon.
Okay.
Or Obuase Kweku Kwatin.
Yeah.
Dos bra. Hey, minim to only Kofito to Kata Rubi San Sombudia.
Kofi there, Doctor. Kofi there. Yeah, who videos? Right, you know, Sena, sign Emma Akwaba, Ezra 94.1 FM, and of course, Ezra TV. You go so 18 come over joining on Facebook, Ezra Radio. On Facebook, Ezra Radio. Oba like it, Oba share na, or comment no, Aba so Ede Amame. And I pay young Ramu on the NPP. It was since 1992. The NPP amanyukuno aba abemu mfie
Ezra 94.1 FM. Ezra 94.1 FM.
Now, these are the Muamohe TV radio, Ezra Radio. These are the gentlemen. Omo Eyomonim said this time round, Omo pese Omo contest. Can confirm to you, sir, and Penifo, at least about 5 of them personally, many or more Edin Komo, and they have given me their words. Say they will compete.
94.1 FM.
92. NPP. A presentation. Very well. Now, in 1992, Edubuahen, NPP didn't call when we need. They changed Edubuahen in 1996. They brought in a young man. Na ni vision na say about politics to become the president. Kufo by 96 wenya 2000 na kufo winning year. Oko for 8 years. Exiting na da kufo ado ebeso mu. 3 times Nanado ebe president. Nanado exited. We had His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Now, a party they say Omo Eden Shayaba.
FM.
Ezra 94.1
in next month 19th.
Ezra 94.1 FM.
Now, Omo National Delegate Conference Ombeko no. That is a one party no take the final decision to make sure say the Omo be no matimi aye. So next month, Ombaka koye sadie no. Na omo koye sadie no. Nobody can to party man na enim ne say next year January 31st. Omo pe say party no. Ekokoto aba na omo di kan eyi omo presidential candidate. Before ansana omo aye de akana kan ho. After say omo kwaji atumu so omo nyintumu Nyame July, so be expanded the electoral college no. In expanded no, ebi mo de aba 5, yen 5 and can obi 10 can obi 15, yen say o ma kodi ho nkomo. Now, o ma yo muti so be contest.
94.1 FM.
Dr. Bawumia. Na no ya wada wanya enipa more than 60 per the omoka the camp eka. Omo ye MPs a omo parliament omo supported Bawumia. We have Brian the Champion, former Agric Minister, in fact on contest there oh share the be a party no baka sika wa ne sampa for now o sika pa you go for Brandon Champo. Brandon Champo is a member of parliament
Ezra 94.1
contestant
FM.
and Brian
94.1 FM.
asete a committee a omo hwehwe mo ma no say obetimi obewini na grounds to say it even as of yesterday then Brian kasa Brian say by next week obe declare finally say oko ana onko. Now Patrick Yabuama manfana mem because there are two key MPs omo follow Patrick Yabuama. O share the MPs omo follow Patrick Yabuama o kankwe say omeye president. One of them Ernest Yaw Anim Kumawu. Surprisingly, when na MPs no ekoba umia fie no, ako declare support no. Na a key leader or support to Patrick Yabuama Ernest Yaw Anim na odiba umiachi. Why ndo so ba umia? So there are two things. Either say at the tail end MP for Kumawu was saying a free Yabuama chi and answer Yabuama en continue and akodiba umiachi. So from next week we will get to know. Now Kennedy Japan about second during NPP last primaries no and so echo. Enra yene ne campaign coordinator ba hokasa Dr. Pogri Wachidankwa was say as it stands now
Ezra 94.1
Kennedy
FM.
Japan ewo 268 former MDCs was saying ewo almost 90% to 100% of omo contested omulusu ye ewo MPP dim nyina all the other constituencies, but no I challenge him that it is not true because Andy Apia Kubi Asante Achimawogo would Brandon Champo chi into one support in Japan. So that one there's a question mark there. Unless say Abia Andy Sono Edada Kennedy and answer or that Brandon Champo. So Kennedy is also going again. My own man, I call him my own man because I had an interview with him in my former station, and I think it's almost every recognized media house in Ghana, Abo, we know, Enra, understand one Metro TV also played the interview. That is Ejako, the former energy minister. Ejako so Eba is one man who has criticized strongly Emma NPP new approach top bottom no. Ejako so Eba. Now after Ejako, we have the fine gentleman only fortunate in politics that Nanado Baye in 80,000 Nanado when to me place this man in a good place. But Facebook Ezra Radio.
94.1 FM.
His name is Engineer Francis Adenimo, or a former minister, former MP Asante Mampong. Engineer Francis Adenimo or Samebio. And then you have the former MP for Esikado Keten constituency. On one so assign the former railway minister Joe Gatti, former Attorney General, the youngest Attorney General Ghana Enya under the Fourth Republic. Joe Gatti, before time, he was a Deputy Attorney General, and Akufo-Addo. Then he became Attorney General. The finest, the youngest Attorney General Ghana Enya Joe Gatti. Joe Gatti Enso Eba or contested. Then we have the manner now Obruche in the school. Na Nanado Mukohu no de ba Ghana. He took over from Osei, is it Samuel Osei Mensa, former Ashanti Regional Minister. He was an MP for Bosomtwe. And this man, Yao Educhum, ebe take over. Educhum ebe deputy minister for education. He then became a minister for education. Under Abichum, and every and in education sector. For me, I can say he played his role as a minister
FM.
for education.
Ezra 94.1 FM.
But
Ezra 94.1
maybe
FM.
and next week I will tell you the weakness of all these aspirants. Let me say in parliament, as it stands now, or even over NPP, former MPs, Omulusom seat on parliament biwa. Even though Aduchum, no parliament dear, but say yaka omonko toaba, omwa non toaba, enyi nkrofo we mu a, Aduchum being their own colleague, Aduchum onya 20 our parliament, and I'll tell you why next week. Me say MPs no one no Aduchum more parliament no. Say omonko toaba, Emfa Emma Aduchum, and answer from nkrofo ya.
94.1 FM.
Many of them even more than Aduchum, even though he's still in parliament. Because a lot of them will tell you, so be a minister of education, no? Many of them. I'll tell you why. I'll give you the reason why. Aduchum, he has a lot of work to do. Because on one own background, they don't support him. MPs. Now we have Kwabena Japan, former General Secretary for the party. In fact, Kwabena Japan, I was even thinking, say, on Kobio. You are here, Baumia, the campaign.
Ezra 94.
One of the
FM.
aspirant,
Ezra
or yeah, key, oh, Baumia campaign, Mupano, Kwabena Japan. Last time, Okoye, but he played a major role. Former General Secretary for the party, they suspended him, and I'm arrested, you know. And also, Eba. I've told you, say, Patrick Yabuama, minim, but dear me who ye, wabra, NSA or nim, a call, quarter endorsed Baumiano. A beer, Nayawama. A beer, Nayawama. Now, take me to the amendment. Now, Yamfa amendment, Ninwe. Okay, so that is a Jaku for you. Very nice man. A Jaku, a fine gentleman. For me, it is better say, be a more early congress, and I say primaries. Say Jaku, Winia, party in Nkasa, uncle for the national chairmanship position. More better, you catch and say, no, for this, I say, he will be a perfect gentleman to bring sanity in NPP as it stands now. Ejako. Sejako ekoye NPP national chairman wa. Ebwapa. Now, NPP general secretary before mbeko mo national delegate conference biano or receive proposals from party people. Na omakari na abum. Then they will present it to the national. Omo kosia mu a yakorudi a kire omo mugitumu a abaye mra e dey adwuma party no. Top bottom approach. The proposal ye. First person, proposed amendment submitted by Honorable Kwabena Ejei Ejapon, former General Secretary NPP, who is also vying for the flag bearer position. 1. Formation of constituency caucuses. It is proposed that the party establish in each of the 276 constituencies a caucus comprising all current and past office holders of the party in the constituency. Specifically, this caucus shall include 1. Founding members, polling station executives, electoral area coordinators, constituency executives, constituency patrons, constituency council of elders, members of parliament, ministers, deputy ministers, MMDCs, TESCON branch executives. Enti Kwabena Japan say, Misusu say, in the 276 constituencies I war 43,000 polling stations, 16 regions.
FM. Ezra 94.1
Party no.
FM.
One now why you party no more omo job ahome ofie. Anyone now what party no omo da so air party executives no. Yemfa mu nyina emrem. So all of them from nyina emrant ye kwoto aba. Let all of them be part of the decision making in the party. Founding members, so no a former and ye na free so a omre mu bi. Polling station, the ye na free mu, ye na ba mu obia ye fa na mu bi. Ye kwoto aba, they should be part of the decision making. In addition to this, at the national and regional levels, all current and former regional executives, diaspora branch, chapter executives, and national executives, this proposal represents a limited enlargement of the existing electoral college, ensuring broader participation and representation of the base of the party in the key decision-making process. Edumina bamua said the beya party no ya biemu obia meya na emwa nti eteki decision na etimi abo ma party no so no obia adwene etimi abanti o ka say obi ya peeved. Why? Because ye kotoba adwoso ye yini firimu eto na homache eto na najo. Order of presidential primaries ahana asem no wono Ezra 94.1 FM, Ezra TV, within the Semic way, Ghana.
Ezra 94.1 FM.
Order of presidential primaries. To reduce tension associated with the numerous elections the party conduct at various levels ahead of the presidential candidate election, it is proposed that the presidential primaries be held first after expansion of the electoral college. This approach aligns with Article 13(1) of the party's current constitution and promotes a more logical and less contentious electoral timeline. It was say, Yeni kain konkoto, Misusu say, Yankoto presidential primaries no, any ya mampani, obedi anim, bako premampani ya kumyano, Yeni kain konkoto ne kane. Na ya tu wia ansana no yanko expand electoral college no yanko biem in the polling station na eye 5 wa efa bi nka ho na emiem na nipa no so ebia 15 in each polling station ye wia yanko nkoto presidential primaries no kane na tension na eya na ye beto presidential primaries na ewo mu division de ba no eto ntwa we a proposal nipa to the koye the key person the former general secretary, the former presidential aspirant Kwabena Eji Ejapo. How many picture no?
Ezra 94.1
Now,
FM.
thank you so much. National Organization Articles 10(2)(7)(b) and 10(4)(4) of the party constitution shall be amended to take into consideration the proposed expansion of the delegates for the election of national officers, and rules and regulations shall be made for the organization and election of national and regional and constituency officers. Facebook Ezra Radio. Utie me o TV so we okay, but utie radio so no. Bra Facebook na ye ni nkomo yi. Facebook Ezra Radio. Proposal in figures. Approximately and subject to the creation of the additional polling stations and electoral areas by the Electoral Commission. Proposal in figures. Yanko. We have the levels. Polling station, electoral area, constituency level, regional level, patrons, that's the constituency level, council of elders, constituency levels. Now, current total delegates. Say okwa NPP abomua. The currently total delegates our polling station 203,240. 203,240. Okay. And then what say? The proposal say yes sanwa. E de bika ho a. Ebeba 609,720. 609,720. Which the actually say, Yama every polling station biano, any 15. Polling station biano proposed a man 15. And the difference of 406,480 na beka ho. Enti wa probably say yemfa polling stations no 15. Now electoral area, for the sake of time I have to skip electoral area. Now omoya 7,200. Now or say yemfa 36,000 count. Okay. Yemfa 36,000 enka ho. Enti ya de beka ho a na say the 5 and aka bia ho. Abeko 28,800. Enti at the electoral area no, you'll be adding up 5. Now, constituency level. Yamfa 21 enka ho. So national you have 4,692. Enti the other beka ho no. Yamfa 5,796 enka ho.
94.1
5,796
Ezra
enka ho.
94.1
Enti
FM.
eba be ye
Ezra 94.1 FM.
1,104. 1,104. So addition baby ano yamfa 21 enso nka ho. Constituency level. Regional level yamfa 21 enka ho. Na ebenya 64. Then the patrons constituencies no yamfa 20 enka ho each. Then also am 4,140 4,140. Now at the Council of Elders so no yamfa ebi enka ho and also 20 enka ho. So this is a proposal kwabena J Japan ediako. Se party no kwajitum nyame ya dom a 19th of next month is going to work. And in all what the patrons regional ni na abekeka ho a currently MPP ekuta in all delegate ofa no be bia delegate ewo 217,556. Mama for Accra na me hu ba bia this one is free. So this one is currently, yes, current one. This current one. Yes. And then over the this one is national, or the regional. Okay, so this is the proposed one. Our person Rebecca home. Total no about 663,852. It means that every before Kwaba, another delegate of MPP. Ebenya 445,368 addition. That's a adoso pa. More than I think more than 100%. Enti abedoso. The decision making no. Do na make decision no. To be ntana bi nkase. Ye yimi firimu. Menka ho kakra bi me peeved. This is the gentleman. Come here Japan yes ade no. Almost 150% increase and we propose. Now here here the NDC is shaking. I mean can the nti o shaking chiro. Should the NPP go into the polls to elect a presidential candidate in January? Yakoto abano yayi presidential candidate awie. Wa we presidential candidate no, you will be involved in most of the international and then national deals. You will be meeting people. What the 3 years na to NDC will be forced to bring their leader. Na so for also say NDC form leaders number. Omo presidential candidate no munyi ntem. Say be betu aton no ho. Anya sa NPP they be more popular on the ground, more appealing. Because I want to be doing komo many teacher for be doing komo. They told me say Mike, John Mahama oni e be share we hes. Oni e be share komo oni e di ye no. As Mahama was that time Mahama was in the opposition. But on your time eno mu share daily. So MPP
Ezra 94.1 FM.
whoever emerges winner no be winning no. obenya enough time to engage the public. 2, si akoto abana me na me presidential candidate the atiane say yakoto polling station constituency region national me say that maka bebere obian so wa bia na obelusu bia no o maka bio kede yapo olusu a jogate elusu a baomia olusu a na evia memfa de sa de nimo awini a menya so ye jogate edne sika eba akoma kwame ata a ope police station chairman ana ope constituency secretary a oboso me fra ho say me ma skata fa kwa campaign na fa wini be secretary because oni interest bia won bio. He has no interest. Sanzo kene Japan enyini sika emfa emma Abigail Owusu sanfa nko for krom enko secretary ana women organizer because we lose as a presidential candidate. All the bad ni na no eba begina the presidential candidate na we win elections no so. Wa lose ye no. The only thing about you say you align with the presidential candidate because the candidate no will lose. So in fighting internal wranglings no, a very easier crack. As I say,
Ezra 94.1
because now
94.1 FM.
you got your interest at a police station. Tense of police station. And you have interest of police station. Brown interest of police station. The motor police station if we are. Their interest will then come to the constituency. Tension or then their interest will come to the region. Tension or the interest will come to the national. Tension or so confusion, you know. I shall say free form and a rise there by bedrusro. So I think, say, maybe after reading through, analyzing it properly, this is the best approach for the MPP going forward. Within the same mic, I Ezra 94.1 FM and of course Ezra TV. Even though many people party in Panifoni be to say we know emwa, but trasi pa na ebusa ho a lot of questions. Time amoko first contest no. That is saying me Kennedy nipa, me Jogate nipa, me adeni mo nipa. Sa na koya ene kudu e adru no. Edu e bi na afi no. Ye pemere party for na pemere de asiesie na mra no so ni hobiu. Afi na minimum pon na wo ho. But for 3 years, obi e obone kwa na be pa I think that 3 years there you may be able to forgive them. One of these gentlemen wa hey, omo wa hey. And na omo ne MPs bi share ho. Ekoye press conference. Yempe finance minister and the agenda. And omo de na do koto mu.
94.1 FM.
Next week na me ya do no the chair. I'll tell you that gentleman. Next week. Let me make me attention. Now I feel 24 by ya to us very well. So right, I Ezra 94.1 FM Ezra TV. And I pay ebia obiano me show him dedicate e ama minia bako. So I'm saying that's okay. That's okay. Dedicate e ama minia penia enei auto the bedin. We are adore change pa kese pa dedicated to him this morning. So my mama beja fo akwaba na afi yan hye nkomo no ase Dr. Boache Dankwa
Ezra 94.1
lecturer Apentiampia Binka University of Entrepreneurial something Amstead. Dr. Akwaba if you boko campus the saying campus boko oh is a move you maybe oh okay oh okay I'm supposed to kakra na camera in capture so Williams yaw kwaw and afi madam Naomi Boateng and ya do e baby no ewo baby ani hwenampori baby ani hwenampori nti adofo nyina no umeka contractor ho we timber contractor ni nyina no ya do ye bibia na kopon ede no adom yen bia mo bia no all the best William Yao wow all the best right me aminia Azongo Ariba a former presidential vice presidential candidate into a contest but Chumbere man unity when you are vice president of Ghana. Siana do safa fun say ya me na come. Let me say nyame adom bibia boko still. Okay, so no. Say bibia koso kama. So my menya initial comment throughout the week nema akoso Ghana nsema akoso my menya initial comment na fi yantinsim
that's me Mike menchia no watifu nyina
me nanti fast inti
menchia me Amsterdam busian for so dem kan no university resume ye bi on the 16th Monday no nti enkrana bedu
94.1 FM
Ezra 94.1 FM Ezra 94.1 FM
so you start gidi ye kwa kwesi October 12 na enkrana san kofi nti dio hon na otwi die said the major headline news kesi about man mu MPP party.
Oh, okay. But any other issue be no, okay. Yes.
Okay. Assembly Farmason this week about yen free SHS, free education. On during the campaign time, Omampani John Mahama, but then opposition leader. I catch the secondary school headmasters here, Ghana. In fact, secondary schools here, Ghana, 926. 926. 926. No, catch it almost say, so bar. Sikana aban edema afa contractors ama omo supply aduane ne ma free SHS for no ono oba obeyi afiri ho na wede sika no ama headmaster for no em say nyina hu no wo
94.1
social media TV so no social media TV show
Ezra 94.1 FM
nyame bo a oba the scan be man kudwuma makwa no wato nchena no wato ukwa amasama adwuma amza asem no kana amasama tudu amasama adwuma ponche ya no wato kudu wato momone enti emizema headmasters bi mutirimu ye omode enti ni nyina aka ho ma amsa aba no ne ma bi kɔboa wampani Mahama omo baaye no omo start bi kakra se omo ye saade no ana wotwi mate se U10 bi aba U10 aba ne se aban se aduane na headmasters ne de man nkora no quality ni ho na se aduane nya papa quantity ti ni ho aduane no so inti se saade a wo sign de akwa de na MPP for ye no buffer stock any commodity exchange ya no mo supply ma aban na omo ho ato mo kakra na menu mark de na wo ni the idea na MPP aban no ni mehu ye almost MPP aban no mu use private entities, private suppliers. In the private supplier no or supplier aduane na it take 3 months 4 6 and sana aban na tua suppliers ne ka na esa aban na te pressure kakra free so na when you will be private man e boa wo I say policy are all running.
94.1
3 months, 6 months, no tua me ka. Was me there be me mpe. The sikane be ma wo dana headmaster for ne dana. Je na fakulty aduane no. Oba ye ne na me se wa hu se ade no. Enhyada emwa sikane ni ho sa. Me hu ni se enhyada nye se aduane na enye papa anaasɛ nɔɔso
okay
bɛyɛ mmom sika no a wobɛtua wɔma headmaster foɔ no de biara no ɛna ɛm sɛ ɛni hɔ nti aban no ɛyɛ U10 ɔn sɛ wohwɛ mu a aban no ma akora biara 7 cedis 50 pesos
okay
free SHS 7 cedis 50 pesos for the 3 meals no ne nyinaa no ɔde ma wɔm na 2 cedis 50 pesos ɛkɔ perishables yɛka perishables a wokɔtɔ wo nkyene wokɔ bi wo mwane deɛ school na nneɛma na school na atɔ no hɔ no ɛno yɛ saa 2 cedis 50 pesos for akora bia na 5 cedis no
94.1
for the government they supply ɛmo tomatoes Tom Brown ne ade aburu ne nneɛma gari ne aban de supply no wode 5 cedis no aketa frɛ no
okay
dina de aban ne yɛ nyinaa ne sɛ aban collaborate with private entity private for no mo na supply aduane no ma aban to supply 3 weeks 3 months 6 months na one more grace period and sana aban wodi sika na akoma private mine wenya adeɛ afu we obi boa wo sɛ adeɛ we politics nti was me dem ba me discuss my headmaster for mokɔ amasa ma adwuma no makɔtɔ aponche mokɔ amasa ma adwuma no makɔtɔ momane ene won sɛ wosi wunti wayɛ U10 afɛ de headmaster
ni nyina asa enye ni nyina
parisha bo so ne de still
ebe school no
and the sense na abada dan de ntie
okay
ntie we be sign
okay
and the sense but the na wasi wadi sika ni nyina ba headmaster for what you say he say what your headmaster for no tro number 1 number 2 wagu manu ase wo so mo man kran aduane pani
okay
o mo ma aduane no mo de ma mo no nsa no so ma ye nyina ye
some omo ye audit omo yi committee omo ye audit no into aduane ya de man
ko na wo nya audit wi na de funding se ba wo say me accountant
yeah
wo nya audit wi ba de funding se ba
yeah na so what the cabo putin podada
yes and wo wi ya free bibi audit expectation gap
yeah
dia na wo hwehwe audit na wo koye no audit expectation gap dia wo hwehwe no won sa nka gap abeda ho
Dr. Aminko Mano Sumra, ma mene David Kankam Boadu a former aide at the Emma the
your balance is too low to make this.
What is it? Okay, I think sir Dr. Swami na
and you we na say we kwaya audit ni wie na de wo hwehwe no won sa nka you have created what you call audit expectation gap de nipa hwehwe na wo de be to abonten no nipa nyina hwehwe se nka aduane be wie na nka se ye quality quantity ba wo wie na audit no be ka che se o aduane ne ye kama se de sitie na na tie aduane ne de dɔɔso se de sitie na na tie then what create problem what you say enti me de me to aban ne fo se niema bi wo hɔ a ya wo munsisi ntu mirika enka ne name of politics nti wunti min ka se wo wie a na wa kasa sama wa wo de se bi mpani fo so what into you to form wo wie na wa sa do anu afa kwete ma afa
ma me kodi nkomamra ma me nkwa homa ne so na me ne David Kankam Boadu former aide edema the late Eliu Mahama, the former vice president of the Republic of Ghana under John Ejekum Kufuor, and of course David an aspirant and also as a national chairman for the NPP. The decision by the party, early Congress, top bottom approach. Dave Otemenka, hi Ezra 94.1 FM Ezra TV. Say Mike, ni bia boko.
But mama volume number any mo kakra o chiri papa.
Otemenka Adaroma.
Meto on card but o voice we chiri.
Let's manage it. Technicians are working on that.
Wonderful.
MCR, they did David Kankam Boadu.
Good.
Dave,
yes, sir.
The decision by the NPP say more call the early Congress top bottom approach as someone what the party actually being a former aide to the former vice president, the late Eliu Mahama, wa a party Juma so many years is a Kwaunya Krana be the chairman. Amanyokunum. It was say this decision.
94.1 FM.
What do you want to say? Is it the best decision for the party now?
Ezra 94.1 FM.
Mechia asante mewura manya ba edu kwasi de na echia yewura ene asante menyina ni abema pa na shame kwakus
Otun for Chame Kwakus. Chiano Michia Dumase, my Tano Dumase, on a Michia Homo. In fact, I know every day we can come board. I mean, Chairman Secacra. Nena,
anyway, brief, young men to know other manner you're trying to tell.
I just say, and go for him and catch it. And Tino me buy and person and go for who, dear Ninipa Benny David can come board. But who brings top bottom approach. And bottom top approach. Semikase the national because only MPP na a political party ye drive car and so I any assay. Me who so nipet me drive car na ne tie and so assay. E didn't make that party no ne tie and the machine na tie tie maka party ne erane the executives from national to constituencies. But as a party, no, it me a bearer to be a leader on about why flag bearer no be a leader over them. And Kofuna almost this year, million more. Yeah, but to almost waba. Now, yeah, to Obama, woman, the current executives, Abeni flag bearer, and Abayetuma. Another you have to over meeting new leaders. It doesn't work like that. It's a huge confusion, Daba. We cannot be a political party driving a car on the road without a car tie. And I totally disagree. Yes, indeed. Omo make a decision now. Next before making decision now. Maybe. Like some David can come board no business. One of my party motion here. Anything I'm president me you could have what in an world fight. Yeah, if you only throw progress house. No, if I could have Republican and this is you know. Any party, if the non-alliance, Ghana Democratic Movement, yeah, the MPP. Yeah, we actually me back Ghana, me Alaji Alu Mama when I go on the currency. May David can come to Dr. Mokutu for me, ya Babia Samoa. Near Alaji Alu Mama Namano. Yeah, no, that time in a certain conform, Omubisa, say. Party in the Senate and Ekura and Ababi Lucy. Democrat, Yakate, Ubikate, Yampa, a presidential aspirant, Emra Antania, executive elections. It is totally wrong. Why? Because Entokwa Yakuline, SRC free 2006. And when you go primary year, 2007, Nipa 17, in the years will be up to a flag bearer. And I mean, and grab the fact that they see from Rebecca Nipa 16. And when I live on Tokwasi, Emma is stop elections. Emma, me, Chief Alan Chairman, take us, Miami Banana, Danko Kufuado. May I soon need Yamesun and Nana Motu for the penny, a Kufuado, Yameba. Ya will know Alan Chairman, take Yasiamano. And what they call it. And then Tokwane Jinimwa Bepimne, and Tokwano to Nam time. Only 41,000 people a day, and you lose Abani Edima, Edima Endis. The only thing I say, MPP is the only political party. Yet me fighting very hard near power. After near Kuntokwa brutally near opposition. And it is also one of the numbers almost over there. Flag bearership election before executive election there, and you know the solve our problem. And you know the solve our problem. The solve our problem no. And you made David Kankambo to become national chairman. Now making sure that across board, all my executives will be a warrior party and do a piano. Who need right is that will support to aspirant BR. Who need right is that will support to aspirant BR. Chairman be anyone we are right. So the Kwako support to aspirant. Camping no. And no can be and Akofasti or Yeni Ediaba party more and any Yegusuku say the opposition. And Tino, there will be a classic elected flag bearer before the party machine itself. I'm very, very sorry. Who trained Rabuka, Wabra engine, and the David can come to the Katano. But
in leadership, the leader in the control, I'm more for more. And yes, so even at Ezra Communications, is the CEO no on no decision and a deba form So when you have the presidential candidate no ono no ntimi mo an control mo form no dan say we say yema famfo no nko anwie ne mango yi pani no e wo soro. Is that the best? Mahama is not the president of Ghana. He appointed the ministers. He appointed deputy ministers, MDCs. So his decision and obi ano de ye adwuma. Don't you think that say Mudika Kokoyi the president candidate no a ebeboa ama a form for no control no aye easy and minimize mentiase mo kene Japan me ojogate me wo Brian Champon me wo Baumia those things no aba form. Hello Dave.
Now, that's your question. What say, Ezra, they were Champon,
yes, I was asking, say, various campaign I can watch me, you know, is as a result of say, we be pay we pay. And it's a member support Joe Gatea.
94.1 FM.
Me fa say bia Joe Gatea wini.
1 FM.
Na ye next we no ye dey call ye ba general election e constituency a. Joe Gatea has no interest again. Ba omi wini a e ba constituency elections a oni interest bia biom wo ho. Kene Japan wini a oni interest bia bio wo ho. But say kokoya no from a form to soro all these about 8-10 aspirants ni na no obi our interest from form in the bia no the confusion no e koso sa. Don't you think anunti na party no ye say and yes as in free soro na famra form say the be ya those with interest no when they lose the elections the interest will no more be there na party no so to me enya peace.
Now will come Mahama making the decision. The country also said without the NDC machine, Mahama wouldn't have been president. Without the name NDC, any almost grassroots from any party machine, Mahama wouldn't have been where he is to make decisions. Now, secondly, and yes, grassroots, yeah, who can want him to see we don't have any data, we don't have any evidence. She flag bearer factions and a quarter of and then to one every guy who be anyone what approval. But also the Americans say David can come board and go on what the antidote for it.
FM.
Ezra 94.1
flag bearer now.
1 FM.
Obi so be wa be ka kire wo say system na mo ye no. Mo di sisi yen ema efeba obi enti o mana kuma ntoni ye muda obekuma ko programa but ne be ko position. You must also remember say ansana ye beto abey ama ye yi a presidential aspirant a presidential candidate no na say ye make sure say ye put stop into kwala air course no ansana ya yeta election no anuti and I mean, good for make a David can come board. Mean support to the work for me, papa. Mean support to me, I'm a bear kufuado. Mean support to Baumia, mean support to Canadian Japan. Mean support to MPP. Unless say you decide you no good grounds. Emma, you make you so say, thank you to young Komokoya. You go for Petroni, matches, a boom, I had call ye. And to agree. Now, as I say. I'm begging you to a begging to near Coco Party furniture. Now they can make Japan about me or more Casa no more here at 2. No more argue or more. Now he leave down there. But so be catching them and say a day you get me. Yeah, what will you presidential aspirant here? May catch no pain. Say yes, still we are trying to mix petrol with magic.
Okay, David. Me for we see every prayer Benyam Rena yakwaso edinkomo. David can come do a national chairman aspirant for the NPP, former aide at the late Eliu Mahama, the former vice president, and no akodi enkomo. So doc, we mame on the Free Senior High School no the challenges the Mahama na fi yen to asumra NPP for him.
Entina me kan say abane kan say wone Charles for no that is the headmasters no ono mo ani ni because what can so much from say oba wo di sika ne be ma wo mo afa obeduru ya wunya sika ne ma wo mo ampanifo ati wunya bibe ma wa ase ya si engu na numu ase ana nso fini naked na de wanya sika ne bia mo na ugogu na numu ase aduan no de ma akora ne sha aduan no de ma ankora ne nye quality that wunyina so nti eni ntu kwa akoye audit. That's number 1. Number 2, and you see, no, she can out my woman, what Jeff from him. According to headmasters, and so no, I'm TV, we monitor somewhere networks. Almost this can Emma.
Oba send a bar and article
from very much about almost kind of they have to fall on here and there. Yes, that's what they're leaders. It's a leader, you have to engineer to find a means to solve problems. And the idea. Into one such opportunity. The girl is you applaud them, but you don't come out just to say the headmasters and as I said from morning. Mind you, say headmasters no.
94.1
school for no
Ezra 94.1 FM.
Many example say what school be to say if you am say high school. Na high school headmaster. Say be never need high school ha. Never school fufuru me boa. Inti ne ma headmaster for us about high school.
Exactly.
What you say? Inti omo intimi they cannot be so wicked sir enyem nkora ne sa. So when we say approach na wo hodada no. Eno na ye the best approach na wo fa. Say be kwampa bi so na fa ka kire wo.
Okay.
Say abusuafo yi me ana me kan ye. I don't want bani go for wanye bi. Wo so opposition no nim se na governance tie. Wo ba wo kan ko bi mu kire Ghana fo nyina ate na se. What you say? Abusuafo na me wo opposition no. Na me dwene say e betimi di sika na mam. Na nka mo mako dwom adwira dwom ma ya ama sama dwom no makoto aponche yakọ atebubu dwom yakọ ha dwom ni yahoyi ba me ba ye no me hu se ade no se ye cost no so the capital outlay ni so enti
Ezra 94.1
madawroma mo me yenko back to old system na aban dada na ye no ni use buffer stock and commodity exchange. This buffer stock and commodity exchange you know almost supply aduane na ma aban 3 months, 4 months, 6 months, echo. And sana buying the Sigana Coma woman. Miss Abana 2 house of Kakra. Yes, I did be an old you said, now what you mean to be so this Capoma woman, Coto Eburu, Coto Tom Brown, Cotomon, Tintomantus, Sadi, a Sicily. What you say? Inti, almost at the end of say, and at the end, I don't want
94.1 FM.
Bauma one team a country almost say, Adrian is 20, and Adrian in your papa, Dina Woje. E dia koma sa nkofo we no na sa nkofo we no je koma wo mo wi a aduan na o de beba no quantity no mo mfa mo ma so mo mfa ma wo mo enye quality enye quality nye the same thing tika na o de ma wo mo so mo mfa nkoto aduan no nye no na wo de koto aduan no wo buffer stock no commodity eche wo de kotu o mo ka dia na be sesa
okay
Ezra 94.1
mami ko azongo yeah yes that decision by the president or the government now we understand say free senior high school nuane no obaye no ano o de ma hes no na there were praises ya iso reverend kwa ne Frempo Boateng Jekufo senior high school headmaster din komo there were praises abaye ne baye no de o yen de be boa pa has started praising the government now government ne say nuane de man kola no o ma sha say ye auditing bi na nse nuane nye they was taking it back buffer stock and then commodity exchange for no. Has been so said no. We only say what are dying? What is the interest of the headmasters in the first place? And you understand the bar, the manual, and one. But government no seems to be that strategy be for how not when we are my science what she mean till you take on that.
Well, what I mean na a TF as na menchia wo mu na emise for some time ni me mash we so me boa
94.1 FM
me call live ache afi na maba nti we de ya bet chia atiefo
Ezra 94.1
na me de me ba na me nim se bia wo se no ma bia sisi Ghana ha no mo na papa na huriya si ai topic ni dada ma wo se na topic na kwa MPP ela da watwe ma ba besim minim ohwe ai previous government na akwese school feeding no for SHS na more centralized and ai government way ba ya no de ono ka ya ne say the policy no is to decentralize the school feeding so ahu de metre no or decentralize it. And me na manage decentralization on say I over centralize I would promote corruption. My professor being a can as was say untimi and kuntia corruption. It is better to decentralize corruption than to centralize corruption. Because it took a fan shembebre. Nipa ka crab in idea. Da a beji pa say no my babo. But na ye chemu na che nyina kabia. Na the meme won say na centralization no the moment eba no say procurement issues because Ghana should be a corruption or any procurement. Na me who say government na ka say we backtrack from sa decentralizing school feeding system. No. As a matter of fact, me who say for the first time almost a co-educational forum be.
Ezra 94.1 FM.
Let me say across the country. There's a blueprint. Na minim say if it is that blueprint in it because I you any share or mo buy no na or mo share and 10 months and ebia sa blueprint no me ya sure say as we submit your crunch
yeah
nti ebia na blueprint no submit ya no and ebia emu be recommendations no mo share de ye adwuma but all the same no bibi on be bia no I think say we say omune stakeholders no particularly the headmasters no ama nkwete say de ye yi wo mafrim because matter say government no kura say PTAs yeah virtually ya outlaw women they are bringing them back so ahu they make no and which means that they are ready for all the stakeholders to come on board na ya nanka me schools asem no me ya de bia meka say normal me no bi nanka me nya Ghana ha no mo a ka yemfa politics in wuram education and health because education there we are there ya mai the omo intellectual foundation omo future bibia gina eyedan education about mama matima compete with the rest of the world anya sa wiase nyina abekọ agya ya ma no so a de ametre no and na what the ba your leadership ni nyina no your values ni nyina free schools your school system and na also the ba health so a health nim we NDC we MPP say be we yare say ya no ko do hospital ya muso so party card wai ntika normal me no bi ho de aka ya na ma yemfa politics nkombebre but see the government this can say or decentralized feeding system me so ma backtrack but if there is anything then I will propose say ebia I doc wa hai we are integral part of the government can say the government machine the party machinery because I believe it's a party sponsor government in the buy. And maybe and being an educationist too no maybe a honor if there is something new that I don't know but the minimum so much as a decentralization so I would mention and I think that was a good policy but if they are backtracking when you so clear cut mama say we are now centralizing Ghana Education Service.
No.
Buffer stock.
Commodity exchange.
Like I said, it is virtually the old system now that is being rolled out.
But call it for auditing.
Let me clarify. Let it be on record. Say these two institutions are government institutions.
Yeah.
Buffer stock and commodity exchange.
And you know, I think that they should still be working towards a decentralized feeding system. And because I am to say one way na say. You supply aduane free one central point. Na say mistake be ko ba pe. Ye nyina will be at risk. So ahu de metre no. Yeah. Make e bia na supply mo bia mo no wholesome. The moment be supply across no. Where school bia benya problem. And maybe I've never been in favor of centralization.
Okay.
In fact centralization twem. Once all along the world is moving towards decentralization. You started a decentralization system. So you have a government ministries now, a department under the district assemblies. A bit we be until the district can even hire and fire. So what they make no. Until the nyafe nanka Minister of Agric Minister of Agric I work around a bit yomuka. Assembly na ankasa would take care of that. Said the beya so wamia met me a fire. Na nyasa wo muame ayase akra na wo de ofri ba ye nti abasa akra na wa allegiance to the assembly na nasa district kra no to me because I say you owe more allegiance to the central point than Bebia. I was say Jumana and Mattis president correct baby say officer this assemblies, you know. This is the last time my government could have appointed municipal chief executive.
There's going to be
so
elections.
So how they make channel because see a better about more because accountable to us. But if it's central point in a bar and then a central point in the procurement issues start with politicians so we know.
Okay. My conductor, I say chief
party members
Dr. Michael Damwa, NDC Ashanti Regional President Edema Profrom. Say, moment a professional bodies. Ashanti Region. Sanson or lecturer. KNUST Department of Languages and Communication Science. Communication science, I think. I think I would say it in communication science. Communication science. No, my mama on your doctor. Whatever my mama on your free advert. Communication science. More
language and communication sciences. Media and communication. Chinese. Akan. French. Even Krano Spanish and so airbound on board and German language and so air become
more you have to PhD level.
Yes,
okay,
to PhD level. A bit more a work in progress.
Okay,
a bit more new
to which area I'm PhD this is here.
French.
Okay,
Akan. Yes.
Okay. All right. Free advert on the University for me. All right. So yes, what by now the decisions be as a heads no year jakakra.
Yes. Heads no year ja. Mimi did say entisa ebia one or two voices be and ebia are complaining because of the type of expectation now more. True. Say NDC as part of your send your canon your campaign promises no you can say your bar you be decentralize it. I'm a school feeding program no
Ezra
headmasters no etimi a handle
Ezra 94.1 FM.
But your friend be the spirit and the letter well ye ba ye no ya ye nhwehwemu kakra ama ye hu se aduane a ye de mankra no sometimes ya na inequality atosini
yes kasam so te saying say obomu na bachelor wado
yes but I know a relative ebi anipa no feel say sika na ye de man no or the to aduane na otimi nto quality food. And so no would the fa baby so at the same amount of money no would bet me the aton enuane a ebeti me aboa. Na de na higher ne say ye need proper regulatory framework be within school feeding program no. Would the share individual heads and say woman manager adie no etosenia why na wo blame no. Well, accountability is very important. Well, intino say ye backtrack ahwe kwan ye befa so I improve program no na nkura no ho atom no eno ne hia.
Okay.
Sikana
let me announce a TV will go for a quick commercial break. Back if I join it, but radio will still be on. So one more TV, no, you call a quick commercial break about. You sign a join feed, no. Document.
Mestre say head program nankasa no ade a ya cancel ana yen cancel ye anamboa ena when ti ene ye chef sa program no eye nkwala no enye headmaster nti headmaster ni problem ne dey ni problem ne say
time on headmaster no obra yes eye ba fast talk no headmaster no obra na wa fidi nkwala ko de be na duane ne man tentem
yes
ena ban bi ka kire say me ba me boa mamonya duane no ententem ti no e bere na monya duane ententem na has no because the president met the then candidates met Charles and how much say no the entire amaduane nya dey e mantem
yes
the government then the if say then no onye ni
yes
almost nya sika no betumi aya mankola di say de tete no here no no one penny then as a candidate catch up say me ba
yes
no my na say say be ya e betumi akoyi so when you come and you tell them say now no there me san kwaye say na barada no eye no no they will have a cause to complain because abanada no ye no I can't go see on let's say on my betray e be a high school say this time round you are never scabantem you never come to be a kama but until then there if the same old story they will be uncomfortable
mame entry wadune enko we so the abandada no ye no enye no na ye repeat
okay
enunti na ye ba ye no ye set committee ye start engagement well said the okay chance
94.1
any aban etna ase well one more year submissions bebre make I say sa forum we about 2,000 submissions and a buy well the whole Ghana about 2,000 submissions even students association cry at the one submission by mu
okay
enti em cry nyina so e kire wo mo adwene ene ye faaye nti among recommendations are wo mo ye say Professor George Odro head ye no mo kire say ba aduane no school feeding now e was say timely delivery of commodities no na wo mo etimi dia ye adwuma and right now no obi in complaining say a mantem so what you say and na yenso no yesro say ochine bi no headmaster bi beko akoto enuane bi a enye ni akase NDC for baye enuane a wo mo de mankura ye manu wu
94.1
unim say de yesi hohore asem okro mu hanom wahu nti no ya twa sign kakra but program nankasa de ensesan ye
okay
wahu right and nan hye a ye de ba no so no e far better
okay
nti ye ma aban ho kwan na ontimi proceed
okay
na the outcome no and ye betimi atena se ajaje
right
say aban ye ni yie anase wanye ni yie
Dr. Michael Damwa lecturer KSTU all professional bodies all NDC mina Ashanti region no and oye omutiteni now yemra the NPP mukakra mama sha simfi azongo the NPP early primaries for the presidential I say mate eja kwa kasa fa ho so woni omunya adwen abronye obribu ahin na obribu ahin the ene kasa David nso akasa afa ho there are many omokasa is the decision by neck if you so say no the best way to resolve conflict in the party confusing the party no and this one because you have the presidential candidate 3 years ahead of time nyanya me regional chairman constituency chairman so our national chairman so obia interest some person me chairman me na me nyame chairman na me be the flag bearer no eba form. What do you think?
Yo, me da say. Yeah, me ka say political circles there. The truth is an offense, but not a sin. Na make a big kakra but now me person me clarify point be. As a tad the confusion breya papa. My submitted document me ama oda. Me ana me order na is about policy. See one of them no. Na policy be an where static.
Yes.
Oh, nti ya Ghana hankoma de me say we have a flawed as understanding of policy say was say unilinear kwa na kwa kosi. But the idea of policy ni say okọ be as a policy cycle no just say even what started policy now we implement kura no was say we monitoring evaluation and no be na audit ye ka no we we a was say sa feedback into the policy into policy ye kọ no changes it me ba ya had here say free HS ba yes review so HS can so how dey me kire no enti policy anya unilinear policy nya cycle into over the policy by implementation over your monitoring and evaluation at any point in time biano there could be feedback of lessons to refine the policy until nobody is wrong here. So I would say if they feel that the main policy regime is there, but then we have done monitoring and evaluation and we are trying to refine it. Well, before I'm MPP they said they make no when him say kasi yen come no kura pa said they make once I say yes, in political circle, the truth is an offense.
94.1.
MPP, Metmaka said they are suffering from the virus of Akufo-Addo-itis. Sana menkana.
Repeat that word for me.
MPP is suffering from the virus effect of Akufo-Addo-itis.
Okay.
So how do you make it? No, 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 make catch it. No, on say, on say, Baumia. Baumia has been associated with Akufo-Addo for almost 15 years.
Yeah.
Intika Sebi to a student of Akufo-Addo. Intika Sebi Baumia kawaye a medical enrollee. Say obezo a medical doctor Kuranwa. Inka first 7 years no graduate in 2015. So how they make no. And the next 10 years no 2025 no. Kabana ko a senior physician consultant. So how they make no. And we all know, say, Japanese for tembi, almost say a competitive exclusion effect. So I say, me no compete here. No my jiwa free baby a wujinano. No my baba show. So how they make no. And how about could be say a competitive suppressive effect. So how they make no. Competitive suppressive. They say me recruit to be a Miss Winner and me competitor. Munshi shine mami. So how they make no. And o create an environment now you grow a dictator. Nti o share Akufo-Addo there is a style of leadership no. It was about control, so it about dominate and control. And to be here since one ayi nante ye at any point in time I should have my way. Even 2012 from Kotuaba I see a year for common and asefo. Look at the way you five manipulative sideline woman. Me say menya audio be from obi a we very close to Afoko at that time na make us a DNA kwesi and also mame mbo audio be nkyerɛw na wase ye me an out but evidence bia na one of office MPP one of MPP's office me van say omo senior staff we be na Afoko catch and say unim me no not na office I then not to me kwa same way to me so also I'm sorry sir it is not me so I would make no also I'm sorry sir it is not me I was compelled to do that into Rebecca ya time I started saying who Afoko mu no ye Afoko no and ye de de ceremony na Afoko papa damfo the owu ye de UDS to no na vrongo we so I mean nidin na escape me no anyini so ya you so on the petition Afoko na chese aka so Afoko na oye fra ni na ono ankasa sorry tiad nkrani ne same crab no ya de nkrani Kobna Japan ya de asantini so ahunti sa mafia tatese no so who say Baumia we a student of Akufo-Addo wa graduate yaba these are predictors you don't expect to say sa tatese na Akufo-Addo farm manipulating the way making sure say obia oye potential competitor in MPP bia no e wasi ehwehwan was MPP virtual equate say Akufo-Addo ba unlike J Akufo Akufo-Addo ba obia office bia obesore obe compete me bia no hwa lanchamaten Professor Frimpong Boati me mentor me idol these were phrases akawutimi now no baby ababedu no
me masaba ho
baby ababedu no ka me kansi asembiso anka de me si kire say ba o me no so ahu say sa structure na e wo ho sesia no the structure was put together so how the mention no to rig the MPP presidential primaries for him.
Okay.
Enti no se sa structure no everywhere after we lose your grassroots vote so my pivot sa structure no free one more what even the current executives they will not even survive. So it is important to use the current structure to rig the system so that we can also manipulate our way to have the executive still holding their positions.
Oh, sir.
Even if they will not hold their
it thinks that manipulation skills.
It's a man, and I say he's a student of Akufo-Addo's Institute.
Okay.
And we are graduated to become a full-grown.
Many Honorable Francis Ade Nimo, one of the former aspirant at the NPP presidential, former MP for Asante Mampon, Engineer Francis Ade Nimo. Honorable, good morning.
Major, also good morning, Mike.
Padaro we have a call.
Nyame adom wode ache ngoko na monso e.
Nyame adom ya ho ye pa. Can you confirm to us say any day any time say NPP ebietum say omo epe omo betimi adi omanim to lead the party in 2028 December general elections sir. Engineer Francis Adenimo, will you contest?
Yo, Mike Nedase, my main that no pay what you for you mean chow. Now, I we say, was it any day, any time? Nature say, and the crowd answer watching and be before she be nomination. I didn't move a contest and answer one contest.
Exactly.
The American said, many so I didn't know, and that's all. Yamin or soon, Miss Adayano or Mammy Diafufrubia, said Mammy, and pursue my presidential ambition. So it is still on course. And the BBA soon see me crying, say, MPP, Amanukwa, me eba, mapa, ebukun, mama subku, so no, meet me and contested to lead the party. BBA say, me wo, the qualities to lead the party and to pursue that ambition.
Now, party no, Eddie Abbas said, next decision is that January 31st. Mokotwaba Akoyi presidential candidate. Are you ready for that?
That decision required the National Council change. Last Tuesday, the National Council Kushaya Sasemi Betuga. Saying ya kasabo ya criticize it, ya condemn. Misumin farmer in CA, may some from Ofidi so no mercy mokena SNP. That's our decision no. It is a rash decision. In your summary. Sir Mike, any for party Aqua Battle 2024, a deal in Kugu say parliamentary out of 275 declared, you will move 88, NDC will move 183. Regions in the crowd, 4 regions or where you need MPs or 5 regions or why your MP baku. Even Ashanti region, it's near Lusu, Ahafwano Southeast. You Lusu, a Krufum, and I say Lusu, the third one, Adansia Sopa. These are all constituencies for MPP strong. And she near Lusu, these 3 constituencies are my NDC. Akoka NDC traditional form of Kita Womuno. Impo Asante Achim North. Yasan Lusu to an independent candidate. You didn't Kugua Marre for party need Dijao or Muraho. Yes, you have a paper. National Council take a decision, say 31st January 2026. You could flag bearer. Any decision, yeah, but just any decision, if you say, and you say, you can sign. National Council and sign review decision or normal hold on. In any case, you will the whole of next year, Osha Party Constitution, or it's a party now in nearby Munewo opposition. See the 24 months to the next general election. I'll see it in year will be to Frank Kamai. Until the whole of 2026 from January to December next year, I the best exercise. So make I here for a man a party new opposition, you call 2012 about why you lose to year. 2013, 2014. The flag bearer 2014 October 18th. As I can see, that was my first attempt at the MPP flag bearers in grade. 2014. Yeah, in October, 18th October 2014. Yeah, in January 2014. Some reason I have opposition. I didn't think in the next 6 or 7 months. You see, you'll be too frank. And the National Council and our decision, and since now, Yam Fanko said the last quarter, October, November, December of 2026. You be a certified date,
Now,
Nashimwa, almost see a bayano, be the top down.
Yes.
You be flag bearer near Buffon. Meanwhile, so what I say, you be the kind of polling station elections. December 2025. The polling station elections, that is the bottom. It we are, I didn't even proceed to the next level, coordinators. Nyanko constituency region, national, Nafianko flag bearer. Name we polling station here, no about what traffic, now what we flag bearer, now the nothing same baby. And only a Pessiana. The whole thing is so confusing. And now a bill, Sir Mike, a cheerful, and Mercra in New Hope for far exercise here, PCA.
Ezra 94.1.
General Secretary, yeah, not later than 6 months, and also issue notice about the presidential primaries. We hear not later than 6 months to issue a notice from the date of the presidential primaries, At the time, then a general secretary be issued some notice, my baby. So you be open nomination that way. You be closing nomination that way. You be vetting that way. National Council be approve qualified contestants in that way. Qualified contestants in that way won't be access to MPP voters a better sabano. I album can Ben won't be access to the album or Mako campaign in the 276 constituencies. It will show constitutionally and practically a decision and there was a National Council exercise. There was our decision we home.
Finally, Sir Ekobasa National Council still maintained their decision, sir. Any other the 6 months from July I'm more annual conference see the January next year falls within the 6 months into your mobile car. Francis Adenimo, will you still go ahead to be part of that contest?
Mike Nature for Montimin Chichere and Ripanse and Winechi, and Moroni soon, and Moroni Titiana, so now also we are catching us about beating Mechi. So January, I said, me make a Mechi for it. And then last month or so, General Secretary, National Organizer, 2024 flag bearer, Dr. Baumiam, Omoko Conference be Belgium, Omufri Omoko UK, and the MPP UK branch Ekokoye meeting Kushiao. A honomo and a Dr. Baumianu Masamodi to Jani say, I was say Italy flag bearer by January 2026. Said the Bay flag bearer and being Bay in Phoenix, which media campaign.
Ezra 94.1.
And she no buy ya na mo national cancer the no can no na mo kwa ya ma. It is a process I was say free, fair, transparent, Ye nya sao. And na se pepe yo so ama en kabumu so emo. Pepe yo ama en kabumu ma. Ye ni me hu BBC 2014. The contest. Me hu BBC 2023. The contest. In Pumia Prime constituency Mampong, it may be yes parliamentary primaries form, yes may mame. Nana the president. Issue instructions to General Secretary John Bodu and Chibo Seako, won't you Kumasi. Me and Mame parliamentary form. In Tinyami Kamana Bisusune say, what you didn't go for watching ye, and more or more musu. Now we are made in Mechina Monkofan Kunim and some family. It is our decision, I was here to sign.
na ye call them normal bottom up approach. Yenye polling station. Niyan Frankosro. After that, ni national executives na. Yamakwan and be nomination for flag bearer. And we will be here next month, July, see a call national delegates conference, a constitutional amendment. The constitutional amendment in the next month, 19th July, a bit tricky, General Secretary by August, September, some of the new amended constitution of MPP, or what in putting it together, a printing, a circulating. Now, woman, but to be not and sign it in starting implementation of internal party elections. Sandy ways when you do not get one and a down. In Jaden also a prayer home. Not just a moon, to send maybe a chair monodia and Yajuma. To say there is a new phase, a new era, and there was a party in the Adishafi.
Right.
A year old tactics, old strategy, the moon income. Na enye juma na yenhwe se pepepe yo e bin party when him said there is always a healthy competition based on free, fair, transparent elections. The process na anye fair, process na anye free. Now it even defies the motto of the party, which is development in freedom. They are sure say be free, be fair, are transparent. Ni mumi niya obi adia. If you are the BCBR NC, if you are Jeffrey Mumlani and Sankabum and Yajuma.
Okay. Engineer Dr. Francis Adenimo, I'll pay your near tea for near her for Edas and Ombre.
Yes, Madame City, Michel,
right. I was here, many one of the aspirants for the NPP race. Engineer Dr. Francis Adenimo and Akodi. So, Chief, what are Adenimo? So, I say, Sikura, the CDA near the BCB. He seems to blame or he seems to allege, say, Baumia Wakano, outside the country, one of their meetings said, or say, early Congress by January.
No, one can say.
Okay.
Was it Baumia Cancer? Baumia is UK.
Yes.
Was say, so we are flag bearer 2026.
Okay.
And one statement of work on. Was it 2014? We flag bearer down October that year.
Yes.
So it means that Baumia Cancer 2026 year.
It's not wrong.
1 month. Baumia come month. So Baumia is right.
Okay.
If the National Council meets and say, this month or this month, it's right. In any case, 2014, why did they choose October?
Yeah.
So it must be static. So I feel you choose October. I feel you choose May. I feel you choose January. No, it cannot be that.
I'm running 2 years to the election.
2 years.
More opposition now.
Yes.
2 years to election.
So
if you are
at least.
At
least at most, I'll check it.
2 years to election.
2 years to election.
Okay. And I win 3 years to elections.
No, yes.
More than 3 years.
No, it's not more than 3 years. January 21st.
By 31st.
January 21st. It will be 2 years, 10 months.
Categorically, sir.
It will be 2 years, 10 months. Which will be equal.
2026.
Okay.
Statement.
No.
Okay. So we would be on others. No, so I
didn't see that.
Intina me media na me can say. On say, said the medical cano. On say, Mr. Baumia is a student of Akufo-Addo. Akufo-Addo, the leadership style no. One for free and fair. He doesn't believe in free and fair elections. At any point in time, I should have my way. So I would make no. And there were some leadership style bu on moi, or the bakuoma, obey or more fees or more integrity, or more fees say, or no dear the nyadu with my tone and Munyama Mauno, Sancrofonia bedding, a beshity. And there were one Kofua, Mamika 7 before political parties, Babasono. Na ye nyina ye family so nti obo MPP obo NDC ye nuanom we MPP we NDC nti no we are family o nti nya say bia they are different group of people but mama nka asem nche o say ye won krofo a say ye nyina ye mu say MPP ka so ka the core the cream of the MPP a ye nim mo okrom ha eno mo nyina akwagyina nkyɛnkyɛn so aho de mekire no ana latter day saints fo obi aba na obi a ono ba latter day saints no won hyɛ bi kura won part in history when nim party in ideology.
But we are on a party also.
Yeah, minimum there. But the attendant say once for instance say about me say 2008 ya no be join MPP even kura no yeah omo nyina ka say oba ya kura no you were not qualified so how the mention so it mean they rig the process to support you say ne pakro no obehu no ho say why as a creature of Akufo-Addo so how they mention no enti e ba sa ne loyalty and allegiance by more to even a candidate of Akufo-Addo than MPP. And I was seeing that say some my colleague back here MP wa me ne that one room from Katang from first year to final year. We MPP MP wa. Me ka say me ne communicate bi a wo say yo media dey say me ya na nipa anti position bia no wa be den ebe ma me ba me wa so Kufuor time so menim yenim nkrofo bi om sorry tia Kufuor ba pa om kan nya appointment so how dey make no nti dey dey kan say that style of leadership no of Akufo-Addo no eno na ase ba omia ene saa latter day saints foi person on fa saa kwan so ase mpenifo nim no consultation nti yanya ne tentem say dey be betuma use this particular structure da benda na top down ba maka cho say this time the world is more moving towards bottom up so and sa bottom up so I say our constitution class at least 2 years to elections. It is not 2 years to elections. Okay. Why don't you wait for the processes? And tinya di ombetiase and nya di akeneja and a basa it will not help MPP as a party. And I make say omontiase.
I think about 3 of them now.
Yeah, because of course a latter day saints for be hijack a party na free penny for no share party na say no. Because I say founders of MPP I'm not sure Akufo-Addo come. But to want to launch my team nyaka.
I see. Doctor.
Yeah.
Adewe, I say NDC seems to be worried because Omuyin flag bearer and Tamwa, when you have more time to resolve issues within the party internal and then more time also to sell the party and himself. Are you making any way?
94.1 FM.
We are not worried per se, but you do if you say as a democratic dispensation na amagana ya konwa okwa manoni nyina yebo Ghana di mpano womo ya say no and say anamo a womutu no me personally undemocratic.
How?
Anamo na mutu ni undemocratic if say enya ade a carry the grassroots no grassroots nso na ema party ye party and now na metie community Japan in fact ne kasa mu no timi hu say ne raho
but he proposed this.
Yes, but he's made a lot of suggestions or feel say a man for enyan take those suggestions into account and they say no ni focus a grassroots and or say one more expand a electoral college no now even constituency executives past constituency executives polling station executives bi wo hono mo say wo mudi wo nyina eka ho e broaden scope no
yeah
na etimi a reflect the will of the people within the NPP. But minyi ni apprepare ekoso no e kire say nya ade a wenum nyina be wo mo ebefa if say
Ezra
period that wo mo de be organize election we no very short so utie adani mo asemo kan ya na che say adani mo ana
yes
the last
interview me
yeah
adani mo
yes o can say was a year open nomination
6 months
yes no mo ye vetting na ye close nomination well answer dia eto aso aba ena ni nyina nso no sikasem me ka say nansen kra no wo mu face some financial challenges bia Canada Japan ena e ba be save wo mo well nti wo Russia aden na wo say wo Russia na media me hu ni say akoye say instant gratification principle bi na ebinum person mo adopt party no ye party a eso wahu ena a collapse
Ezra 94.1.
in fact this party is in disarray. NPP
Doctor NPP
me na make a chiro
I see
a collapse and I even seats are more currently crano one more hwe ya so beti say home me na make a chiro if say
Ezra 94.1
agenda
Ezra
NDC
94.1
Edebano.
FM.
In fact, they have no idea. Wahu. Kakra ipo na manfo sheki yo. Ye nu baby aye. Wahu. Na uhwe mu a obi agitum say the largest opposition party currently eye NPP. Wahu. Inti eye still attractive. If say uhwe visibility wise a party bia se woko somu na wo na wo ye flag bearer in fact o prominence great well enti binum se wo mompre enkoji 2 minutes ntem na ankofi wo monsa if say ye chinchim me binum nsa ena ma baumia etimi wini ye so kaya even government officials be cry ye coerce womo ema womo position ntino womo decide say ne womo ko back baumia wa nkoye sa obe declare o support ama nipa fufuro bia no na ye fi ase target o eno mu na ema alanchemantin kra efi party ode amememfe efi party no mu enti minia
94.1 FM.
dia me hu ne say
94.1 FM. Ezra 94.1
amanfo bi
FM.
aye desperate and no feel say the current structure na ewo ho no abom betimi dia to aba no the kind of album a wo mu use a rots ewo mu a ebinumo complain say wo mu hwe en sanitize album no ansa wo mu etimi dia to aba no ebinumo feel say wo mu sesa entumi no be fi wo mu nsa
okay
enti animu ya wo mu mpre na obi enkoso mu ntem na emfi wo mu nsa but said the American eye undemocratic if say we yes na che say nipa na power no ye wo mo die no wahu power by the people and for the people no wahu na wo die no ato nchen wo yes na ye top to bottom abeye say monarchy system no
okay
wahu ahini ne ye yes ye besi ohene a enu no grassroots bi asemu nimo
okay
wo ye odehia a ubetimi atena akodwa no so a ne ye de odin aba
and there are consultations
exactly
yeah
wahu
okay
but enu na fi top eba from but we democracy ne practice enti se u confirm for sa niema no de ba na se u guga na kura hu fi
okay doc ma me call Dr. Boache Dankwa we Dr. say NDC strategy jomode ba no will reduce MPP seat no kura more in parliament say na e be free micro minority
yes aba ayikura
na e ba hin no mo na mo lecturers
micro
aba mini
micro minority
me make a chiro
Dr. Boache Dankwa me ntio
Samak that's we had the bruhaha near Kosovo Ghana CC and Kankan PPD moi we had leadership wa adi I say Kosono Bibian share dance sign in the leadership style bia me who ne say adi on person we the top bottom approach no is also a leadership style say mark ba wuti say Ghana 40 ase nyen say ade no ye bodin say top down approach and ye what down top approach but just what I say and if these two approaches are there approaches me anyway or dia na say emu bia no betima ko but so we have leadership wow. Top down approach. You see the bra complex problem.
Okay.
What do you say? We need to read and understand certain things. A bra in situation with complex problem.
Is NPP now having a complex?
Yes.
Okay.
Ezra
You went for election,
94.1 FM.
137 MPs, now they are 88. Apart from that, Ibina engineer Denny Mokano, Omo Ashanti region, Omo Bangula, let me say, their bed, almost seat in the NDC.
Ezra 94.1.
Or mention baby said there are 4 regions in Ghana, MPP and MPs. Let me put on record and you're correct. It's rather 3 regions. Upper West, Upper East, and Volta region.
Okay.
Yes.
Oti region almost.
Oti.
Oti is about who?
Oti.
You're right.
Sir.
Oti.
Sorry. Oti.
Oti.
I'm
a woman.
No, I'm a woman. There's no new team.
I'm a put the voter.
No, Oti down by one.
No.
Baby.
4 regions, 0.
When ya? Oh, doctor, then engineer. That's right. Oh, me say about question. Anyway, so 4 regions.
Okay, so let me announce that the TV will go for a quick commercial break, and then they will join the feed later. Until more TV no. Yeah, kwaba sisi ya doctor asome.
Okay, nti se wo hwe system no say the city na. The top bottom approach.
Hello. Relax as do one one na bedwam.
Congress, they should not near my be any more woman or multiplication here. What is here? And they did the same and a boy woman. But what is here? And the MPP is a social organization. Ghana for winning Nadia. We need a strong opposition leader who will call the government sometimes in order, not every day or every time. But what is here? Because you be a band baby and a wrong. But what is the mechanism? And when your opposition leader, so into more qua at the end time, it's not in early, it's not in a disarray. And young time, sir, because they want to organize themselves. Because party one kasa wo stronghold wo constituencies ni bi independent nyina wo abam opposition leader abeji bi ko what you say it's a complex problem, and some of these complex problems it is analyzed. You analyze no wasoro ho. Excuse me, minua. Say because for you go school you strategic management kakara no. Anya neme bia na de ba form ho be hwe o. Anya neme bia na de ba form ho be hwe. What you say? Say because for me maami a wote enkarie. What you say? Sa seven kura say bi wanwi. What dey ade we kwato to analyze ya. Say bi dey ya na wo kan fa ho. Radio kura how often wotie? Majority as here. What can say is here na wo kan ho asem. The ade chen de obedie no wo hwehwe. Nti wona strategic leaders ne na wo sabe wo soro ho. Nti education ba ye no. What you say? Ya mtimpanifo na kwhie na me hu ni say me I don't see say there's something wrong. Number 2, ye hu ni say committee no. Omo call round. Ghana nyina omo to round nyina ho. Omo to Ghana nyina ho. And omo give the views of the party people. And omo I reported the views of the party people. Akoma party mpanifo committee no. Say party mpanifo si party for si yen contentem. Yen ko yi ye flag bearer na ye leader ntentem. Na yen timi nton ye. Ne bia say ni ne beboa. Mbacho what ase. In any case, o say polling station for ne do mbeto aba. Mbacho what ase. Polling station no mbeto aba. Omo to ade na free 216,000 akọ 663,000. Inyo mo ne beto aba no. So mo ne beto aba na say Mike, inyo ma. Omo ne beto aba no. Die na asesa. Omo expanded the electoral college from 216,000 to 663,000. Even though a proposal, so what I say? Say proposal no. Omo call July 18 to 20th Congress no. No mo gitu mo wele gon. Omo gi say proposal wo tuma. We kura che say I overwhelm me kura.
Super delegates omo be cancel.
Omo cancel. So I think say because. What I say? Enti me de me hu ni say assistance now no. Party ni suma ni party omo kwaya adwuma. Omo kwaya adwuma ba omo de report aba. Omo call form for no ho. Omo call down top approach for no ho. Mba cha de nkofo nyina ka no. Omo ho no mo call ye. Omo wie nso omo ba be ye ne sa pepepe. What I say? By enti say MPP is not fighting. Me de mpete me hu ni sa. Enya fight. One of the characteristics of a political party in opposition. NDC, CPP, you know CPP, any adimu yang esabi ekonom party you know sometimes you take sense me boa. In the political party co-opposition ya. And a blame game an kasa kura so no e wo ho. Say Mark, you work formal organization ye titimu. University ye wo mu. Ye kura ye kwa kwato aba ko yi pro VC, ye ko yi UTAC president, UTAC secretary. Fashions wo ho. Fashions wo ho. Pa ni nyina kikikisa na ema nyina nti nye political party a ewo the larger umbrella wo man mu nyina ena say BBC esi a ubeti maka so mo ko me de me hu ni say political parties no mo enye ntokwa wo part and parcel of the characteristics of a political party because obi a chere na dwen yaje atum say ye multi party democracy democracy no enye baako ye ka multi enye baako fu multi ye bebiri na adwen say nipa bebiri ahia no ye chere adwen a adwen ni nyina be ko bankrom sa adwen ni nyina ko bankrom sa obi a be chere na adwen but at the end of the day no ni nyina nkonkwesi no omo benya conclusion say na nipa dodo ni nyina adwen ko ye ayafa then they move on. That is how it is. Enye ade a me de me hu ni say MPP for omoko once your ma party no ati committee amana ko down ko for ho what ya ko constituency electoral area polling station no makọ kasa omu wie ya omu anya omu report no omu da ko national council no at the apex omu na ye take decision e soro ho no omu take decision omu take decision awie omu hu say ade ni say na tie say ma ko wie a ho ye ni a
do si fo me
me si fo mba me nua doctor wa ha Mr. Mpacho senior within now. Azongo, yes. You nyina ko university da say ma ko research da. So what I say? You research approaches me be ho. Your friend back could be deductive. Your friend back could be inductive. What you say? The deductive approach no. You use for broader perspective. What you say? Broader reasoning. What you say? And where there's a complex problem, you use deductive. You move from general to specific. But what you say? MPP is moving from general to specific. From akasiye ni what you say? at the platform. That is how it is. We call inductive one. And when a inductive reason, that is where they use analysis. That is how it is. And check down your problem. Yeah, idea. Now, when you pick any leadership study, leadership approach, be an in okay. Be answer sign.
Okay. But I say, my birthday week now. If you fan come chat to no, and I'm for them order and a special day. Is that 21st? And 22nd. Yes, 21st. Now, yeah, proper community. More admire more join it now. And could Samuel who can boating, Samuel who can boating, or Shaft FM or Boise, and there order. Happy birthday to you from Ujambo Amana. See free one. Sammy, happy birthday to you. Nyamisha na onya okese. Yes, MCR. And then me papa. Yes, papa ba ko pa so no. Papa free mu, papa for my family say omo ba. Omo me so pa. Ba ko owura Kofi Apia. Wo asafo. Ene owura Kofi Apia na woda Mr. Apia. Myself and your lovely wife. Atwama mansa. Yina yama happy birthday na minstrel na onya okese pa. Yes, and then MCR yanko. Dakun Emmanuel and Dakun so I would so Dakun Emmanuel na onya okese pa. Happy birthday to you. And then last one, Daniel. Oh, okay. Team say I'm always so happy birthday. Right. Glad this and I also that Judith. She was glad Opoku happy birthday. Not okay, Simbi. Yes. Doctor.
Oh, wish your birthday. Where your birthday wishes? I'm so. I mean, wishing my crab could be. Where a footballer or ball cornerstone. The friend Joseph Numo. My crab. Can pay the wishing a happy birthday.
Little could be a fan hours now. You wrap up. So, Chief,
say we are so oversimplify complex problem. You pay a higher cost at the end. So, MPP problem now, and yes, so simple. So, you're quite complex when you oversimplify. For say, 2016 not more seats in our parliament. No more 169 seats. Me boy, and now 2020 on Bassing. Even when they were in government, 138, and 2024 on Bassing. 88. It's a downward trend. Now, you share 4 regions in this country. MPP needs seats to be out. Suahu says a baby MPP abaka even Eastern region crowd virtually it was almost at par. What would you mention? Secondly, Takura de Hon will say, Sa seat no, a traditionally MPP seat. Oko a year. Accra Hanum can say Domi was a day. As in the largest constituency.
Okay.
So be catch them that said Domi constituency. A bit do baby MDs Baba and Winia. Come on here. Obia predicted Sadana Kayan. Into no Hessiana. And a papa Sakan was about 5 regions such as a 1 season year war. Into your crown Ashanti region as say Esevu MPP say.
Okay.
And you know the attendant said MPP is losing.
Hold on for me.
It's losing its national character.
Hold on for me. Na menkwa humano so. Na mene the former railway minister, former member of parliament for Esikado Keten constituency, former attorney general for this republic, Honorable Joe Gatti. Any enkomo. Honorable Timinka. Samaikini. Hi Ezra 94.1 FM Ezra TV. We have a call.
We have a call. I said, Mike, I former and a Kenny here. Forgotten that I was former second deputy speaker of
Exactly.
Exactly. On the men can be grand. Anyway, then how you?
Briefly, the happenings in NPP now after next decision say mobeko Congress nyame aduma July 19th na mako elections nyame aduma on the 31st January. I said we can we now we are can we as a key member of the party. What do you have to say?
First of all, my main share all with you. It's here. I know you have a very big following, not just a Ashanti region, the Womejanti. If there are automatically pay, me share. I hope I didn't share this. Why would share is used?
Rambajo, so we could go across our line or network. No, yes, it's a bit okay. Hello, Navo. Hello. Okay, let's try and reconnect him. Let's try and reconnect. No. Yes.
Super delegates.
Doctor, by microphone. So, what question? By microphone.
Oh, now, Bisano says super delegates. No more. Ebe maintain and answer omu yefu.
Super delegate. No decision. Yani say. Say maintaining. And omu free. Okay.
Absana me and I say
so my many honorable and reconnecting yes in Sakana. Honorable yes na ugu so our kasana network no a drop here. So
okay, I'm not first of all that me chair a biara uti because I know you have a very large
exactly.
And the baby I'm chair. I'm going to share BBI the BR. It's about MPs. The democracy. Yeah, we need but yeah, man, can't be there. Said it. The Bible says that the power of life and death lies in the tongue. Bible said that asa kan tun kuniba. Inti mase yan hwe aka something to me entwe. Entwe san emezi biara obi dimiti presidential mokobi biara obi dimiti oba shahoba na dibi. You bakasa mama one chance, more second chance. Hey, third chance I ask you to stop following me. Because it is not my plan or I am not the party within Chichimbaba. I am not the lady or Solomon. Waka Solomon Asama. They say Krokade and then to me. No, I want the party to be whole and strong after 2008. Within 2008, the party should also be strong. If we don't have a strong party, whoever emerges a fact bearer, it's a waste of time. So we need a strong party. There are some you ask us, do they really believe in the party? Was anybody born to be president? No. If you are able to attack them, they to acquire independent. Nobody will acquire independent. Yeah, party, yeah, bomba. Then I could point out that what's the party name? Yeah, those party for the next year are very strong. Then, as I know the Flaban party now. A boom party in that boom party now. Then what are you going to lead? It's a master in I would tell. The work of Congress. Congress is the highest body. And some Congress back then, or the age too. There's a principle of collective responsibility. Now saying that a could be one. So we have what was it back? There can I give you what can them the air now? You have two options. Either I back one or I back on you. What's the echo chapel? And so far, I did. If you are cutting the tree, maybe a Boscaf member, able to my Boscaf and able to activate the chapel. So let us all come together. Yen boom, the air. Now, you put on own share. You're now to ever now to.
Okay. So you are calling for cool heads?
Yes, definitely.
Honorable Yanasi, Yamrenintino, Yanasi, Bibiania, Daruma, Yadasipa. I wish you all the best and so.
Ezra 94.1.
But complete.
All right.
The other things to me say, all the time over to a delegate. So because I'll unite the party, I'll bring the party together. The absence of war does not mean there's peace. I will negotiate peace in this party. I've been in the party for long enough. I don't belong to any camp. I belong to all camps.
So Joe Gate is coming?
Yes, Joe Gate is coming. I don't belong to any camp. I belong to... Now.
Ezra,
network also high. Nyame adoma ebia from next week.
Let me tell you something. Networking is the work of the devil, but the devil is a liar. Network or no network, Joe Gate is coming.
Very interesting. Yes. Yes. Okay. Honorable Yanasi. Next week.
That's it. Won't go for anyone to be chairman. The shape, yeah.
No, we now see your doctors in Kwan, lecturers in Kwan.
Hey, I don't want to. I mean, one way, we also want support.
Exactly.
But that's it. All right.
Okay. All right. Thank you. I was saying, Honorable Joe Gate. So Joe Gate is coming, also declared officially on Ezra Radio, calling for QS. So we are Fana Kumantuni Yem party is stronger than everyone. We are kana Kumantuni Yem. Yameya Domoa. After Congress, we are no ebitimi SC na decision no motiwe hudi ba kugu. I was saying, Yamranaso. Very well. Sorry. Senior,
na me kasa party no. Oshapa 2024 elections. Baby ada PFS NDC MPP is losing its national character. Okay. For now no, I think say asemo shasi ana Canada Japan kasa. Amnesty. Okay. Because alanchira matimu group no mti omu no. Amnesty. Ni emfa wo bia meka ho. Ye reconcile party no. Once papa wakasa party no stronger. Say party ni weak, I want to fa flag bearer. Yeah. No one the best solve problem. Now come build the party cause am rekura de ka we nyama mu. But I say etamos underestimate
doctor
said you can downward trend na was say wo mo hwe party no nya de ayekoyi NDC so de ye pe opposition party are credible na yetimi ne omo anante enye say bia wo mo back to power but at least checks and balances wo mbetimi ahwe
Dr. Damwa
mi abo adwuma ne ye
that's de meka nyina say Ghana fo nyina nka akomanto mu yem so mo dwene say MPP so on the crossroad wa ene ma be yi MPP party ni manyina so nka makomo munya ompanifo ni mu giti say ompanifo no mu yi wo mo no Ebre mu adin sei no.
Thank you, Dr. Boache Dankwa, Dr. Michael Damwa, and Azongo Ariba. I'm so grateful to you on behalf of the entire team of Atabwadi, Okonji Amai, Ruben, Michael Atta. Yadisi, I'm meeting Edison Mike, Nyame Adomwa. That Juada Echo, Ebesensia. Next week, the same time, on the same channel, Ibishia, on the same dial, Ezra 94.1 FM, Ezra.